they was going out to the club and she was gonna get some lemon pepper wings. Ma'am, that was it. He said they was going out to the club and they was gonna stop and get something to eat for some lemon pepper wings. He didn't even finish the tattoo. That's what really blew me. I'm like, ma'am, y'all should have had that situated or got that situated but before this is a tattoo, so you probably want to wait at least until he finish. I don't even know why they didn't even like get that understood. Man, we need to finish this tattoo before you just interrupt the loyalty test. Hey, how you doing? If I had a boo. All right, at least let me finish the loyalty test. But let me see what happened. Uh-oh. Eee, look at his face. Eee. Oh, oh, excuse me. Uh-oh,
What are
uh-oh,
we taking for Thursday? What are
uh-oh.
we figuring out at the end of the night? Going at the end of the night when you're supposed to be taxing, when you're supposed to be coming back, when you're supposed to be taxed.
What you got going? Bingo.
I mean, it could just be a lot of things like miscommunication, like switching energies, like it's just a lot of things probably could have been handled differently, I would say.
So do you feel like you shut down? Like when you feel like you don't know how? Hold on, give me a second. I just have to do a mic check. One time for the one time. Just gotta do a little quick little mic check. One time for the one time. Sheesh. Hello. Right. Okay. Okay.
Right. So,
Respect.
Chris, what do you feel like things started to take a turn for the worse? I mean, I knew the video was gonna go one or two ways. Like he wasn't gonna be doing nothing and he was just gonna be mad about it. Or exactly how it turned out. And
He didn't give you the reaction that you wanted.
I don't know, I guess you could say like, oh, nothing really happened for real. But it's like I hold people to the same standards I'm held to. So if I'm, like I don't know, it was just I knew it was gonna go one or two ways, and I was prepared for either outcome. I would say.
No, you wasn't. You're capped because you didn't get the reaction that you wanted. And so that's why you was throwing pizza boxes. That's why you was kicking people and doing all this weird stuff, just trying to get a reaction. Miss me with the bullshit today, please. It's Tuesday.
So I want to get both of you guys' perspective on what you both think.
Miss me with the bullshit.
Like starting with you, Ellen.
Sure, sure, sure.
I'm about to put y'all on to something that can make y'all extra money. No fluff.
Go ahead and get your lad. Uh, promotion and stuff. Okay. I told y'all they was coming back. I had already said it. I'm like, this is one of them couples that's gonna try to come back. And it's an hour. So I don't know what we doing for a whole hour. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you what we're doing here for a whole hour. Um, Talking to these two. Talking to these two. But oh, she's trying to save the relationship. I mean, I would like to work it out and stuff. It's just I knew it was gonna go one or two ways. Yeah, the loyalty test, you don't know what way it's gonna go. Trust me. And check out Zach, 73,049 views. And he got 3.6. Just scrolling, trying to check the algorithm. He did get shot. Um, I was did get shot. Oh,
No, it's just a lot of things that we didn't really do to make it healthy. But you know, you live and learn from a lot of stuff. I mean, like, yeah, like just the communication, like even like me, like I do, like I'm gonna talk, like I want to get to the bottom of the problem. I don't want to wait around and try to. I don't want to be left guessing. Like so, yeah, like I'm gonna keep. What is it? What is it? When you dealing with somebody that is the opposite, like it's hard and it's like it just wasn't gonna work out.
Do you feel like Alan? You have to always guess with Alan.
Yeah, for the most part, a lot of times, yeah. A lot of times I just kind of kept myself busy with work. So, you know, like I ain't have to just, I just do what I have to do and kind of wait for him to come around. But like, you know, it shouldn't have to be like that.
for sure.
So, I guess Alan, like when you in a relationship, like going into a relationship, do you feel like you move with intentionality? Introducing.
Okay, that's a good question. That's a good question. I like that question.
Yeah, I move with intention. I feel like I would say not the problem with where I'm at right now in my life is just like I'd be more focused on my business and stuff like that. I'm not really it's kind of messed up to say, but like definitely put the relationship on the back burner. So it's kind of just like that's not my number one priority. But yeah, but most of the time though, I definitely try to move with intention for sure. Yeah.
Do you voice that while you in a relationship? Like,
Yeah,
like
for sure.
do you see how like it could possibly be looked at like you stringing females along? Like,
So that's the thing though, like that's the misconception is that
Oh,
to me after the fact.
oh,
After the fact what?
after all the drama.
I mean, yeah, but like I feel like you going to things like already knowing where you at.
Yeah,
So that's just kind of like yeah, it got brought up eventually once we was already like
So what you're saying is I should just first date be like, look, this what it is. This how it's gonna be.
exactly.
But that's the thing though, I don't bring it up, but once it starts getting to that point and it gets brought up, like I'm letting you know right now, like this is what I'm on. I'm about my business. Like I'm not about to sit here and put nothing I got going on behind for you. Like you're not about to come above this. Cause end of the day, just like now, we no longer got nothing going on. My business, all that shit got to keep going. So it's like I would never put that put a relationship above that.
Yeah, and you shouldn't. Just like, you know, I'm still gonna go to work every day and do what I gotta do too. Like that's not like everybody should move like that. But the problem is exactly what I'm saying. You can feel exactly how you feel and move how you want to move, but that should be something that yeah, you made very clear at the beginning. Not once we already in a relationship and having problems. That's where it's an issue.
I feel like without saying where you want this to go,
Look at
he
that.
feels the space of where you not saying this is where I want the relationship to go.
It's not even that. It was, do you want to be in a relationship? Yeah, it was an agreed thing. It wasn't like we just ended up. It wasn't like nothing like that of the source. It wasn't like I went in like, oh, I think we together. It wasn't that at all. We was together. All of the issues start coming along, and that's when these conversations are being had. And but that also goes like with the communication, what we was saying too, like just something that should have been talked about. Right.
I would say with this situation with Paris, I definitely lacked more communication than I usually would.
Oh,
And
oh,
I don't know why it
oh,
was like that. I didn't think it would get to the point it is right now.
oh.
And it's like, usually, like with females I'm dealing with, I am pretty vocal and let them know, like, this is what it is. But I feel like with me and her situation, it kind of like, how it started.
Let it talk, honey.
Like, it wasn't intentional. Like, I had no intentions on dealing with Paris on a type of level. Like she said,
Ooh.
she said,
Huh?
I said,
Okay.
It wasn't
Be quiet.
it wasn't planned to go. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time when I deal with females, it's like, oh, we hitting each other up on that already. Like when I was talking to Paris, kind of like she said in that video, is like it was on some art shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really fucked with the fact that she did paintings, and I do tattoos, but I was trying to get more into painting as well. So like that's what I was talking to her about. And then we ended up linking up. And even when I first linked with her, like I was looking at her like a homegirl damn near. Like I told her like in the car and I ain't really talking and shit. But we ended up clicking so good, it just ended up going the way it went.
You ain't never hit me up on no art nothing.
That's-
You did invite me out. Yeah, like you said one thing. You said one thing about because I tatted, like, but it was just like like I don't know, like you just trying to make it like I see like how you trying to like make it right now, like, but you trying to come off as like I don't know, but you just usually you keep going with your story.
That's how we started though. I'm not
But
saying it wasn't like a big
make it look a way, and that's that shit I don't like.
make
I
it
ain't
look
gonna lie to
that
you.
way.
Go ahead,
No, make it look like.
I feel like he making it look a type of way.
bro. Like just like like I don't know.
I'm not putting you out in no bad way because I'm saying like, oh, she just was like, nah, we both had no intentions on going that way. And then we just ended up clicking the way it went. Like it wasn't
Right.
nothing expected. Like usually when I'm dealing with a female, I have a situation where that's what it is from the jump. Like we both know, like we hitting each other up or on that. We both already interested. Me or her didn't show no signs of that of each other from the jump.
We wasn't not even a lick of cool. So
You agree with me? So what you talking about?
We wasn't like a homegirl. We wasn't cool.
That's when we first. You're not listening. That's your problem. You're not listening.
Ooh.
When you
Ooh.
first of all, you slid up the day that we went out. You slid up a couple days before. Dang, why you ain't invite me out? I like just like a nigga that I don't have no type of
And when
connections
the
for like
to go out,
okay,
I didn't even
can
say what's up.
you finish?
Music going, I kept riding.
So
I didn't.
never.
But the
So
thing is, though, if I was trying to pursue you, I would have been trying to have a conversation. I would have came. I would have been on it. Even when we got out the car, all that shit, like, I didn't
we was on it though. Oh, okay. I'm just saying, like, just
even gonna put you down. All right. Because if I go deep into that story, I don't even put
it
you
don't
out there.
be like you act like somebody forced you. Like you act like it don't have to be a deep into nothing.
But since
I think what he was that she won't shut the fuck up. She's so irritating. Like I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. How long am I in? I'm 10 minutes in. She already irritating me. She's already irritating me for one, because she won't let him talk. She just keep interrupting him, but she keeps saying, "Oh, I'm gonna let you." She's so irritating. Like she is so irritating. And this is a hour video. I'm gonna do my best to get through it with her because she irritated me already. But basically, what he was saying was, you was coming off as a cool homegirl. You wasn't giving like girlfriend material, wifey material. You just was giving like a cool, chill homegirl type vibe. He was like, I put my music on and we was just riding inside and we weren't talking. We weren't trying to get to know each other the way he was with the redhead with the Psalms 32 and 18. And that is why she ended up getting jealous so fast. That's why she ended up interrupting the loyalty test so fast, because she saw the vibe. Oh, you didn't get that vibe from him. And he's trying to explain to you why. Because when it was and how y'all met, how y'all link up was, it was just a cooler vibe with her than you. But let him finish, y'all.
like even inside when we was out together, I still gave you your space. And who called me to come over there to who? That you want to put it out there like that?
So
All right then. So don't.
and somebody
again.
invited me out. I'm like, why are you all like, yeah, like
You
take
back
me
with
to
females.
take a shot,
Enjoy yourself. Like I said, me personally, I could hang out with a female and don't be on shit with her.
and that's fine.
The intentions of the original. What shit went the way it did. It just went the way it did.
What's wrong with that?
So at what point did you like start caring for real?
We started after that. We started hanging out more. Like we started actually spending time.
Well,
Like I said, it already went the way it went. We already
right.
on that now, and she arrived though.
Well, when he said went the way it went, okay, they went out, they ended up smashing, and then then it was, oh, you are kind of, which that typically does kind of happen a lot of times. I ain't,
Yeah, Paris is a vibe, bro. Like
look, she's a vibe. See what I mean? Like,
I was fucking with her.
right. She just can't seem to accept that. Like, she just can't. I don't know what the fuck wrong with her. She's finna irritate me.
Want to be in a relationship?
Right now, no, I don't want to be in a relationship. No, at a point in time,
Right.
I say I thought I did, but I realized like
How much time and effort it takes.
not in the stage of my life right now to be in a relationship. Like the lifestyle I live right now just don't. It's not fitting for a relationship.
Bingo.
Regardless how the video
Look,
went.
look, look,
I
look.
do, apologize if I really did hurt your feelings though. Like anyway, but it's this whole time we dealt with each other. But at the same time, it's like
This is
At least he apologized. Accept his apology. Thank you for the thumbs up. Accept his little apology now. I ain't saying little apology. I'm just saying accept his apology. Because that's what you brought your ass up here for, and you tried to get all cute and shit with this, whatever the fuck you did with this damn wig. Oh my god, it looked a mess. But go ahead, Paris.
I feel like deep down, you knew the type of nigga I was. Like
Bingo. See what I mean? Like, ma'am, you knew what you was getting yourself into. I don't even know why you sit here trying to play yourself.
and I should have definitely, like I said, usually I'm a little more
Communicate it. Yeah.
not give a fuck type move,
Right.
and I wasn't completely like
Look,
the way
look, look, look,
I
look.
apologize on my end, and I didn't just be too upfront like I usually am, where your feelings could just end up getting hurt without knowing. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the time we're dealing with female, they already know what it. Like I said, I'm vocal from what it is. Like I'm this type of nigga. Either you deal with it or you can move around, like, cause nothing gonna change. But
Why you feel like you wasn't as vocal as you
I
know?
don't know, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like I don't know why it just wasn't like that with her.
Do you feel like it was different where?
Ooh. Let's see what this guy doing. Sounds like he up. Somebody's home. She probably a lot of darling. So maybe he was like her. Maybe he thought that he could change. That happens. Is it Georgia? Maybe he thought that he could change for Paris. Maybe he was thinking that, okay, maybe, I used to be this type of way, but maybe I could change. Maybe,
Maybe like
Probably, man. I don't. Like I said, I really don't know what the reason was or why it was like that. But it, I could definitely, as a man, apologize that I didn't do that though, because I could know that could be like misleading. I guess. So yeah.
um
you need to respond. You could have just let it go.
too much to say. Thank you for what you had to say about it. I just wish you the best.
Ooh,
Find what you're looking for.
ooh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I like gotta go on.
Oh,
Yes, please.
oh.
so, Alan. Are you nonchalant or are you just confident?
About a mix of both. It's like I'm confident, and it's like I already know end of the day life got to keep going. So like whatever happens, kind of like when the whole video thing happened. Like I'm not about to sit here and go back and forth.
Right.
What it is now. So what's gonna happen next? You move around. What we talking about? Like it's no point to sit here and do all this arguing. And
On camera.
like end of the day, your life gonna keep going. Mine gonna keep going. What we doing? I'm not gonna sit here and overstress myself, and you shouldn't stress yourself. keep on going back and forth with me, or vice versa. So,
Fact, fact,
yeah.
fact, fact.
So post loyalty test, how have maybe like
Uh-oh.
this spilled over into you guys' personal life when it comes to
Oh,
family members maybe watching or friends?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I've been getting some crazy messages. Like some good, some bad. I mean, my mama seen it,
ooh,
so she definitely had a little something to say. But then
ooh.
again, she already know like how I move already, so it is what it is. I don't really care.
Like I got a couple of messages, found out a couple of things that I didn't know
Ooh,
already. But I mean,
ooh.
I don't know, like I just doing the loyalty test, I already knew like it was gonna open up a lot of stuff, like a lot of shit I didn't know, a lot of shit I did, like people, messaging me different stuff, or just, it's been a lot of uplifting messages and stuff too. Like I just take it for what it is, whatever. Like, I don't know, I already kind of knew what I was getting myself into when it came to it. So I'm not really like, it ain't really moving me different. I do appreciate, all the positive messages, whatever. And like, I don't know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's negative messages too, though, like people, in the comments already. But it don't really make me feel no different, move no different. I know, like, the type of person I am, my heart, and, how I move with people. So,
Like, what was the best thing you could take away from this, and would you do it again?
Um, best thing I could take away from it, like I said, like I did it for a reason. I wanted the answers I wanted to have. And like he said, well, he might have knew the type of nigga he was, but it helped me see what I needed to see. Going in as someone who was being genuine and 100% and not on like, I don't know, like me coming in feeling like I was putting my all into something, I got the answers that I needed. So,
Mm.
I mean, it's just learn a lesson. Everybody's a lesson.
You saw that you saw that facial expression. Bingo. See what I mean? She was trying to get you to change. She was trying to, you know what I mean? Like help you work on those little specific areas that you. My thing is, parents, he said he was finna take her out to the club and they were going to get some lemon pepper wings. Damn. That was it. You didn't even, like, you blew it completely out of proportion.
So after being on the screen, Alan, what can you take away? Like, what could you learn from the situation that maybe could better yourself moving forward when you, I guess, dealing with women or whatever the case is, if any?
Uh, I would say, like I said, I'm usually pretty
I
straightforward.
love how she look at him, child. She loved him.
Like I need to make sure
She
I
loved
keep
him.
that standard and don't get caught up in the situation and not let it be known. You know what I'm saying?
Here
So
he go again.
I'm, yeah, I'll probably just say that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there.
You, what you
What?
contemplating, man?
Right.
I'm
What's
just gonna leave it right there.
pondering so hard
I'm
for?
gonna leave it.
All right, so two parts of the loyalty test. When I watch back, it stands out to me, and I kind of want to just touch on it a little bit. I feel like Paris hit a couple of your nerves when she was confronting you. One is when she called you a bad bitch ass nigga. Why? Do you, why do you? What does that mean, Paris? And why do you
Right.
say that?
Bruh, like just how, bruh, I just feel like I don't have to say too much about it. Like just like,
Not bad, bitch.
like people could laugh at it and joke, oh, the nigga pee, whoop de wop, this and that, the third. But it's like when you really get down to it, like my feelings was hurt for real. Like, and it really just do open my eyes. Like, motherfucker don't respect how I feel, how I, or even just like you don't even have the sense to show like a little bit of compassion. Like or the fact that like that you moving weird, like or that you doing shit you're not supposed to do. So it's like when I say stuff like that, like that's like some sassy bitch shit, like some little petty, like all that little shit right there, like that shit lame to me. Like it's one thing to hold your composure and your ground on certain things, but like the attitude and how motherfucker act when you want some fuck shit, like that's female shit. Like that's why I said what I said.
Mm. Okay. Okay. I mean, justify all you want, Paris. Justify all you want, honey. The loyalty test is over with. Y'all done broke up. Y'all ain't no couple no more. Why we here? Why we here? Look how he look exactly. Why we here?
Thanks.
Look, see what I mean?
You kind of brushed over it, but
Mm-hmm.
then when she said you act like you in competition with your bitch, He was like,
Mm.
okay, hold on.
Yeah, cause like it ain't never been that. Like I ain't.
But when I say that, like,
Let
when
him
I
talk.
decision, like, but you just like, you just a mean person. Like, you just like, I don't know, like, you ain't. You always like got a problem. You always got like something to pick at. Like, you just like, I don't know. When I say a lot of stuff, like, you just don't really act like in a way like that. I feel like a nigga really should act to his girl a lot.
Mm.
So when you start to realize these characteristics, like
Right.
Stuff that I that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people, you could call me dumb, whatever. Like, bitches, like, we be ignoring stuff for
mhm.
a nigga we like, you know, like,
Oh.
because that's what I'm saying. Like, we did have a lot of good times. Like, we did. Like, I'm not just gonna sit here. Me and Alan definitely did not work out as a couple, but you know, like, he do what he got to do for, you know, his family. He go to work, you know,
Mhm.
he do what he
Hustle,
got to
he
do.
grind.
Like, that doesn't mean like, you know, he's necessarily great for a relationship. That don't make him a bad person. I would say we just
So y'all just really wasn't compatible.
Nah, yeah, I agree with her. Like, I don't. Some people they look at me like I'm just like a bad person overall, but I say I'm just not a good boyfriend,
At
like
all.
good for a relationship at all. It's crazy. I wouldn't say completely, but for the long run, probably.
I like these two. Look at them two. Look.
I'm just not.
She don't want to make no eye contact.
What's the things you lack in a relationship as being a boyfriend?
Kind of like she said, I come off as mean because I have no sympathy. I don't sit here and like. I don't know if it's like a from the military type thing, but I just have a real structured thing. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and none of that. Like I guess go into your emotions too much. Like I just don't have.
You're logical.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'm not gonna sit here and play into the emotional part. Like I'm like that's what it is.
But
even like with, concerning video wise, like, that's really what I'm talking about. Cause like, you did that plenty enough to me, but you know, outside of cameras. But on this video, like what I'm saying, in a situation like that, yeah, it's 100% emotional because you dealing with our relationship. It's
yeah,
always gonna be emotional, like, especially
dealing with
you're dealing with a woman. Like, you're not dealing with another man. You're dealing with a woman, like, where it's emotional. It's gonna be emotional. Like, you know, I definitely try to think logical after the fact, probably, you know, whatever. Cause you know, I definitely be mad in the moment, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I really didn't do too much. Like, a lot of motherfuckers would have did a lot, but
You throw a whole pizza box, bitch. What is you talking about?
and motherfucker broke in your house and trashed it. So
But yeah,
we can get into that.
I don't give a fuck.
So I didn't know
like, I really didn't do
like the TikTok stuff or whatever, but kind of just walking me through that whole process of what happened.
So yeah, I had a little situation with a girl. She wasn't my girl or nothing like that. She was like a little 3 a.m. call type. You know how that be. Well, I don't know your situation back home, but I guess she enjoyed the night a little too much and put it on TikTok about how she got put through the mattress or whatever.
put through the mother mattress last night. So I got a little boo bae I've been seeing for like a year now, some shit.
A year. Hold on.
Y'all tattoos from neck on down. Be in the gym, so body cut. You feel me? Tall, about 6 foot. You know,
He definitely not tall.
like super light, but he ain't dark skin. He a caramel type of nigga. You know, a little glaze type of nigga. You know what I mean?
A little glaze.
We getting like his little barrel twist and stuff like that. Always maintenance, always look T cut, always look fire. Can't show y'all the nigga. Y'all gonna try to eat the good. Bye. Get out my face. So whatever.
She funny.
He texted me the other night. I fell asleep on him though. You know, we supposed to see each other. I fell asleep on him. We didn't link. Mind you, he been out of town for Mardi Gras and shit like that. So me and him haven't linked.
Louisiana. New Orleans.
First or second. Can't remember. It's one of those days though.
Okay.
So we ain't seen each other in a little minute. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, he the only nigga I really be liking. Because bitch, I'm in Houston. Like, I don't play them type of games.
Oh.
Big as fuck. Oh my.
Oh.
So I on the other night, I text him sleep on me. So then we didn't text at all.
Right.
Like, I needed. I'm sorry. I said he was good on his story. I need that. So I texted him.
ASAP.
He replied, okay, I'm gonna text you when I leave the gym.
Oh.
The gym, he said, be on the way.
Oh.
I'm going to get a crib though, because he literally just moved into it.
Okay. She funny.
nice ass little family home. You know, he has a son, so it's like, you know, it's like
You got a son?
safe neighborhood. It's so cute, like big, so nice on the inside. I can't wait till he's done like decorating because gotta tip them up, you know what I'm saying? See what daddy got going on. But mind y'all, like we not together. This is just my boo bae, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Around, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like he is literally like my favorite person.
Oh, okay.
But whatever, I'm getting undressed. He had his towel on when he opened the door.
Ooh,
Because he had just got out the shower.
yummy.
He
Mm.
came open the door for me.
Story time is going crazy.
I'm go put my moo on. He just straight in the bed, you know, out.
Ooh,
I'm like, oh my God, this man, but y'all, this man is so fine, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating. So
he yummy.
feel like that. I'm
Okay.
my moo, right?
Okay.
What you put that on for?
Ooh,
Shit, my bad, boo. Shit, let's get straight to it. I had a couple shots. I had a little liquor on my breath.
uh-oh.
So always brush my teeth before I lay down in the bed. Like
It's fine. It's okay.
so I just jumped in the bed and they start sucking it. Girl, I'm going crazy. You know, that's his favorite. I know when it comes to it, I know what to do with it. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
he, turned on immediately. Like it was already hard before I even touched him though. You know, I'm fucking. He just
Funny.
Let me toss me around on shade. He started hitting from the bed. He hitting from the bed. You know, my
He is funny. Okay.
oh. I can't even talk. You know, Petite got that little cake. You know, when the pants come out, so big like the sun. So he hit my shit, but he.
Whose line is that? Whose line is that? Somebody put that in a song. Somebody, that's a line from a song. Um, oh jeez. No, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Whose song is that? Trina. I listen. She was on the tip of my tongue. I was like, "Is that Trina?" Okay, that was Trina line. Okay, shout out to Trina, man. You look, girl.
Drop. He's like, where you going? So he from New Orleans, so his boy they just be like, whoa.
Is he from New Orleans? I thought he was from Texas.
He killing my shit, girl. I swear to you. Flip me over.
He's so ratchet.
We missionary. I think like that's like one of his like, you know,
Favorite. Okay.
We the always missionary, like always. I don't think he's ever back shots or like me riding him. No, he wants to finish a missionary. So he killing my shit, y'all. When I'm telling you, I'm wetting the scene up. I got him looking like Beyonce in that Drunken Love mother.
Oh,
Yo, do you really?
oh.
Coming out, he's slapping it on the cat. She just doing. She just loves him. I don't know.
Is that a vape?
Like, oh my God. Yeah, I'm in his ear talking nasty. Like that's one thing about it. We don't do quiet sex. You know, he wanna. We're very verbal and we communicate well during sex. Like that's just our thing. So he tell me how much I love that thing. I'm telling him yes, I love that shit. He's talking himself a little bit.
He is funny.
Literally looked me dead in my face, and I told him, "Put it in my mouth." Insurance.
It's that flashback moment. Guilty. Yeah, guilty. Bummer. She almost had me till she said that. Damn. I was like, guilty. Right. Damn.
Like a little, it wasn't no crazy shit. It was
Sure.
like
Look.
you know what I mean? Like it's
Guilty.
so good. Like the shit was so clear and so fresh. It was
Look.
so like
She's so wretched.
Like nah,
For sure.
I'm like it was just like a cute little droop. You know what I'm saying? And it was so refreshing. Like oh my God, then we
Put a one in the chat if you didn't had somebody spit in your mouth before, or have asked you to spit in their mouth before. Damn. Putting all my business out there.
like, oh my God, we just he start eating my face, y'all.
He's so funny. The braids that fell.
out. I laid next to him to knock out. We woke up this morning, and I'm in a great mood, and I love everybody.
She said, I'm in a great mood and I love everybody. Damn. This
Got
morning.
like 6 million views on TikTok. And a previous girl I dealt with,
Somebody else.
Ooh,
somebody else, you right? I know.
ooh, ooh,
Somebody else,
ooh.
she messaged the girl and basically was like, "Oh, are you talking about me?" And a messy ass girl, 3M called, entertaining the shit, and the girl, I don't know, she crashed out and fucked my house up. But you know,
So I watched the video last night.
yeah,
Yeah, did my own little research. I watched the video, and from the comments, they kind of just on some shit like how they she didn't say your name or really nothing.
Right. So how did she know?
out here. Nah, dog.
I mean, see, out here, the messages I'm getting about a motherfucker.
You
It's
two
giving,
out here.
it's giving out here.
No, I'm like,
Giving out here, motherfucker want to be so cool, like they just don't be doing shit. Like that be my problem.
Hold on, hold on.
Like
Don't
that be
say
my,
I
like you just sit here.
but never see that Savage be the whole city. That's not happening. Like I ain't dirty. Like I don't play that. And as you if you seen a video that went viral, like I don't play that. Like just a lot of niggas be out here fucking girls raw, doing all this nasty, dirty shit. Nah, yeah, I don't play that dirty shit. So it's like regardless of my thing is though, like regardless of anything I did, I never gave her nothing. You know what I'm
You don't get a
saying?
cookie.
Yes, it does.
No, you not supposed to. Like, yeah, but that's yeah. You don't know what you're supposed to do though.
I'm just saying though, that's a big thing,
Like
especially being in Houston.
Especially being in Houston.
You're passing shit to nobody.
Right. Or
That's
getting it fast. You get a cookie. Which one? What kind of cookie you want? Oreo? They got double stuff. I'm talking about- we can go on to Golden Grams, Nabisco. We got Cook Lorna Doodle. I'm just what give him his cookie, honey. Belvita.
consideration of your health, regardless
Yeah.
what it is.
Chessman. Right.
Do I have? You know what I'm saying? I do what I do, but
Obviously.
end of the day, it's like
That is New Orleans. Oh my God. I don't know how I didn't catch on to it earlier. That is New Orleans.
like
Okay.
everybody asks me, I don't be denying like, oh, I be working. You know what I'm saying? But I be fucking too.
yeah. So on a serious note, like, do you feel like okay? So because that shit was crazy, bro. Like,
No, the TikTok shit.
how the fuck like your apartment
Oh,
being
man,
trash like that?
bruh.
How the fuck did she get in there to do that?
Look, so my fucking the night before, so I was going to New Orleans with my partner. He had a album release party. So the night before though, I went out and this nigga I was in the army with, he was by my crib and he smoked. So I'm guessing went out to smoke. And I usually check my doors before I leave. I woke up late and I had to hurry up and get there to make sure I wasn't late to this album release thing. And the door was unlocked. And the crazy thing is, about Shawty that broke into my crib, she never had my physical address. And that's why I said on the video on TikTok, like, she, when I first moved into my new spot, I got a new house or whatever, she had a truck. And my movers and shit got all the big shit, but I paid them about an hour. So I'm like, I'm gonna come back and get this little small shit because y'all bullshit. So I text them like, man, bring your truck. Man, then we gonna get the rest of this stuff because I drive a Charger. Like my shit ain't fitting like all that shit in one thing. So I'm like, just follow me because I know I'm like, I already really wasn't dealing with her in the first place at that time. So it's just like, all right, follow behind me. We get there, cool, unload the thing. She go home. How she even remembered the thing, like I said in the video, she said she remembered the specific thing about my house that helped her remember like this is it right here. So my back door is unlocked and I ain't have my security cameras up yet because like I said, I just moved in. And she did what she did, tore my shit up too. Right. But we bounced back, so everything already replaced. I'm not too much tripping in police handling their side of it.
Mm-mm.
You want to like slow down, kind of like take a step back and be like, damn, bro.
But that's the thing, though. I definitely not have for sure. And it's like I said, I got security cameras now, and luckily she did that while I wasn't home because my first intention was if I hear somebody breaking in would have been to, you know what I'm saying, react. You know what I'm
You
saying?
got kids, right?
I got kids. That's what I'm saying. Like my son, it's a thing that really fucked me up by that whole situation. My son just now getting comfortable back at my house. So it's like I could get up and move, but I worked too hard to get this house. And that's another thing about the girl. She knew how hard I worked to make sure I got this house. Like I had to fix my credit, all type of shit, all in like 2 months, bro. I'm talking about spent so much money. So it's like you came and violated. You could have came and did some inconvenient shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Come do all that. It's crazy. And yeah, I'm just glad she did it while I wasn't there, because no telling
Reaction.
could have went, knowing
Facts.
how my reaction could have been, you know.
Facts.
I would probably put her down, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Not even knowing like it was her. You know what I'm saying? Just hearing somebody break.
Just hearing somebody breaking it. Yeah. Just a reaction. Natural reaction. Happened the way it happened.
I came back and
Facts.
replace. Luckily,
Right.
I'm in a position in my life to replace it without
Right.
just being too setback. But it's
Yeah.
like I definitely have been moving a lot different.
For sure.
Kind of a lot more cautious.
Look at Paris. Look. Yeah. Your fault.
House, who knows where I stay at, not just letting females just up in there, you know?
Obviously. Come on. You trying to flex with the new house or with all your side chicks? Ooh.
Yeah. I'm pretty. I know how to like control my emotion. I don't just react off emotional. Like somebody makes me upset, I'm just about to crash because I'm in the moment. Like nah. And you kind of could tell that in the video. Like
You can for sure tell that in the video. I said that watching the video. I was like, this nigga is stable, emotionally stable. He ain't tripping off of nothing. She threw a whole pizza box. It was like, girl, go ahead on.
could match the energy.
Yeah.
And I wasn't too familiar with your channel until like I really had to tap in. See a lot of niggas on there, they be
Crashing out.
with the female. Like,
Yeah.
you about to match your energy. That would be considered to me bad bitch shit. Match your
Ooh,
energy.
ooh,
I keep
ooh.
it player, let you get your shit off. You know what I'm saying? And
All I do is throw a box at you.
nah,
You're doing some other shit.
you was doing small shit to try to like
To get
shit.
Yeah,
I try to like get a reaction.
if I come in somewhere and you're doing some shit you're not supposed to do, don't act like it's out of character.
I'm not saying you wrong. That's the thing. Like I expect
to sit there and you brush and blew that shit off. No, that's not emotional intelligence. That's not being emotional. You're just nonchalant and don't give a fuck. Like, yeah, that's what that is. But that's not like emotional intelligence. It's not.
I was more so even asking that question more towards geared towards like being in a relationship, understanding like a woman's
Like
feelings.
you don't know how to communicate. You
yeah, I could agree to that. Yeah, I am like emotionally turned off. And like I said, this is why I fucked up in this situation is I didn't let that be known. Like, and usually I let it be known. Like, not that I don't care, but it's just like I'm not about to sit here and be too tapped in with all that. You know what I'm saying? I got too much on my plate to be sitting here and you come asking me like some shit because you haven't even. No,
like before Paris, like do you
because
have
I haven't heard from you on the next day. Type shit like.
no. Let me break it down to you. I'm gonna tell you.
If you don't get on 11, 12, 1, 2, I don't. Hey, I made it home. Right. Hey, I made it. Oh, hey, I'm done for the night. I know I ain't hit you all day. Hey, it's not really a if, and, or but around it.
Are you done?
You're right on that. I can agree on that, and that's something that I've had problems with in the past, especially since tattooing. Even like when I was in the military, I started tattooing. I was actually in a relationship at the same.
What was your MOS?
I was a 12 Yankee, the engineer.
These two. Look at these two.
I shit.
Jet. Throw them off. Yeah, Jet. Throw them off.
Problem, bro. Like if I'm finishing, my thing is though, like tattooing is very mentally draining. So by that time, I really don't want to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
If it's 12, 1 o'clock, I've been tattooing since fucking 11 a.m. Even like the day the video happened, I was late to pulling up.
Right.
Why? Because I had a client that I had a full day session. Dang. So it's like, it's just I ain't just I don't know. I be drained, man, mentally, and I don't really feel like talking. I'll talk to you tomorrow when I get up in the morning, and I probably gotta work that day too. So I'm gonna text you in the morning, one little morning text, and I'll text you again, either that
afternoon
night
or
that morning, depending on how the day goes.
right.
To make it right.
Like so, you saying like I get like a lot of everybody that get up and gotta work every day be mentally drained and tired. You're not the only one. And a lot of times your hours are way more flexible than mine, which is a fact. That's all that makes me like I one thing, okay, I gave you a lot of that's what I'm saying. I would give you a lot of grace. I will when I really should be tweaking out on you because I haven't heard from you since that afternoon or morning and you think you're not gonna say nothing till the next day, afternoon, and I still
Okay, all right. Let's okay. Now, before you get into a relationship, you need to make sure that you communicate with your partner and say, "Hey, do you need me to text you every day? Do you need me to talk to you every day, all day?" You know what I mean? Like, just go ahead and put that out there. Just go ahead and make sure that that's understood. Hey, do you need me to? Because I don't need you calling Jack to do a loyalty test because you didn't get your good morning text. You didn't get your good night text. You didn't get your how you was doing text. Like, are you one of those people that need a text every day? Just put that out there. Or can we, because who was that? Tony Gaskin and Sherry Gaskin. There's this book called Think Like a, never mind. It was the a woman's influence. I can look them up. That is Trina's um Tony Gaskin, a woman's influence. This is book, right? Them two. And in the book, he said, this is his suggestion. I thought it was a very stupid idea, but this is his suggestion. Hey, for 3 days, I text first, and then for 3 days, you text first, and then we just alternate and rotate.
give you grace. A lot of motherfuckers like would look at me crazy for that. Like that, like you're not the only one. Like, and mind you, like I was
Leave the bracelet alone.
7. It was
Look how he.
I've been doing that since you knew me.
Oh,
and Alan, you still have a lot more. You still have a lot more free time and space to do whatever.
I don't.
But in,
Everybody was work from the morning time
I
to
know,
midnight.
I
I'm saying flexible, but
I know how to
I don't. I'm not like the text warriors that sit here and wait on. I actually be booked. Like, not. I actually be busy.
But you didn't, but it's still like you could still. I'm saying you still have like the ability to move stuff around. Like you still have the ability,
The thing,
but not even like that. I wanted you to do that.
right.
I wasn't asking you to change what you want. I wasn't saying,
Just let her ramble.
I'm accepting. Like, oh, okay, you saying you're tired. You saying
You saying she accepted, but she keep cutting him off.
like much accepted everything going on. I know you have bookings. I know you all of those things, but like I don't know, it's just like you always just put your feelings first and how you want to move first. Like you never consider, damn, my bitch works 7 days a week too. She might be tired too, and the least I could do is like, hey, like I made it home, and that's all she want from me. She not tweaking about why we not spending as much time. She not tweaking about why all the little any issues that we
But you are, ma'am. That's why you shut the fuck up. Exactly. Please give her a commercial because I'm like, how much more do we have of this, Jack? Please. She's she's doing a lot.
hmm.
Right.
Like I could say like I could say as many times as I want to, but I mean if you don't not
Please
see it.
don't bother.
but like, I definitely could do better on that, even if it's like a little check-in text. That's just for anybody I'm dealing with, and it's not the first time I heard it. Yeah, so I think prior
A little check-in text.
the last few girls that I've had, like
Uh-oh.
I would say somewhat serious situations with, I would say the same thing. So I already know what it is, and I can take accountability for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like a man, yeah. But this is when I realized that I really wasn't made for a relationship right now. And the time period I'm in my life right now, I'm not gonna prioritize the female I'm with when it comes to. I got to make sure like she said, I do be focused on myself when it comes to my mood because I don't want to fuck up my business when it comes. Like my business really means a lot to me. I built that shit from the ground up. I didn't come up under nobody, and I did it. I started in Korea, bro. Like I came from another country to Houston, no clientele built. So a lot of this shit, I prioritize that so much. And it may be wrong, but it's kind of just like I said, right now in my life, maybe once I get to a point where I'm not working as much and I can kind of just be in the background and structuring it different, I can have me a girl or a wife or whatever. But
Oh,
I don't feel like you're wrong for prioritizing. Like that's one thing about it. Like I really don't feel like that at all. Like that you wrong for wanting to put your business first, your family. I respect it. Like I said, the only thing I can say my issue is just how we move with each other, getting into a relationship. Like just how like it was very much serious. Like it was I don't know, like I
shut the fuck. I'm tired of her talking. She getting on my nerves. I'm just tired of her talking. She's just talking. Like, I mean, obviously that's why we're here to let her ramble and shit her thoughts, but she irritating me. Cause she just rambled. And it's like, come on, man. Oh my God, chill. And then she like as soon as he ain't even done with he probably just taking a break with his thought, but he probably ain't done with complete thought, and she ready to jump in. No, cause like I'm saying, like I ain't necessarily saying like that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying like like, just be quiet. It's okay. Just chill, relax, relax. Okay, y'all ain't together no more. Okay. I thought that she had did that to his house. That's why I was watching, to be quite honest. I thought that she was the vandalizer. I didn't know that it was a random chick on TikTok and some other stuff. I was like, what just happened? Child, he got two side chicks that then let me let her ass finish because she getting on my nerves.
that would have been something like from the jump that like, I really would have knew how it was gonna be. Like, we would have just been fucking. We would've just, like or I would have been with somebody that had like real intentions to
Oh,
be with me for real and put in the real work and
oh,
effort and not just
play with my emotions.
for shit to end up how it did right here.
Do you feel like you going about it how you went about it was more of like a learning curve within yourself? Like it wasn't malicious. You just on some shit like, oh, now that we didn't cross this bridge, I don't think I got the emotional bandwidth to deal with this and work because I'm not trying to hit it. Like, you probably look at it like, damn, I'm doing all I can. I'm at work all these motherfucking hours, and then if you ask for shit, I got you type shit. Yeah. So, but I hear you. I'm with you, but it's that emotional part that's you disconnected with,
right,
to where you can't understand it because you just come from a standpoint of you just want to provide, get the work, get the money or whatever, and that should be enough type shit. But it's not, bro.
it's not.
You just
Like I said, I've realized the past few like serious situations I had, it's all been the same. It's been repeated, the same shit to me. So it's like maybe I've come to realization I'm just gonna stay, you know what I'm saying, stay single, do what I do.
Yeah.
Until I get to the point in my life where I could slow down. Like I just live a very fast life right now, and I got a lot of shit going on at once. Cause even outside the tattoo shit, like I got other shit going on. So it's like I just gotta wait till I can slow down and actually have the patience to deal with
a
females'
relationship
emotional problems as well, while not only solving the
problems.
financial ones, but also being there emotionally. I say like for me, I do good with if you have emotional shit outside of us, like family problems or something. I got you. Like I'm here for you. But I feel like that comes with also my job. Like I do a lot of, I would say like therapy sessions with people while I'm tattooing them. Like they'll come venting to me, so I'm always dealing with a lot of emotional shit when it comes to other problems. But
Okay.
our own things, I feel like that's where I lack it. Like, cause I guess I'm always stuck in that mode. Like I'm cool when it's other shit. I got you. You can vent to me. I'll give you some advice. I'll tell you what we could do to try to solve the situation. But it comes to a problem you have with me, and you come feeling the type of way, kind of nagging at me. I'm just like, man, I don't even. Now had that attitude. You got it off your chest. Are you gonna deal with me or you not? If not, you can move around. And it might not be right, but it's just how I keep my peace for real.
Right. Do you feel like Alan purposely go out his way to do like dumb shit, or you think he just kind of operating within what he believes is right?
No, I think he just Alan do what he want to do. And I a lot of times like I don't know, as a woman, a lot of time, most times a nigga is just they gonna do what they want to do, and it don't have nothing to do with me. It don't have nothing to do. It's just that's what Alan want to do. Like I can't beat myself up about it or like feel like it was something else I could have did, or like I feel like I put myself out there enough. I feel like I tried to make the necessary effort, and it just ain't work out.
For somebody that's watching right now who may be thinking about putting a significant other to a loyalty test, what advice could you give them?
I don't know. Women's intuition already it be right. Like I ain't never been wrong. I still wasn't wrong. I don't care what nobody got to say about it. Y'all see what the fuck been going on in the comments. Women intuition ain't never wrong. Test that nigga.
Ooh.
No, I ain't gonna. No, okay, I'm gonna be mature. If you can, like, work it out, figure it out. I would say, do like you don't have to go like on a big channel and blast them and put them out there.
Don't do your man like that. Like,
You don't have to. But if you just don't give a
He
fuck,
got a nice smile.
and you already knew what the fuck was going on for real, you just then go ahead. Because I never cared for real. Like I never cared. I'm gonna talk as much as I want to talk, say what I gotta say. I'm gonna be me. I'm yeah.
Would you do it again?
Would I do it again? I mean, well, because I've already done it, like I would say no. But I don't know. I wouldn't. Would I do it again? Yeah, but I would have threw some more shit though.
Damn.
Like it wouldn't have been like just a pizza box type shit. Like I really thought I really thought I held it together, if I'm being honest, because a lot of other females would have did a lot worse. Especially the way he sat there and acted towards me while I was sitting there with my like really talking and my feelings hurt.
Do you feel like that
Other people would have did a lot
do you
worse.
feel like the way he reacted hits harder than the actual action?
Good question.
Free fitness training and fitness.
That's a good question.
Well, I'm not gonna say it hits harder because I feel like he did it. He did a little extra because there was people around, but that's not how he acted. Ain't nothing new. That nonchalant brush off, shut down, like that. That wasn't nothing new to me. So it wasn't like something that it ain't nothing that Alan could do to hurt my feelings. Like at this point, like it ain't nothing he could do. It's just kind of like I now at this point, like I really know Alan for like how he is, how he reacts to stuff. So it don't surprise me. It don't like it's. I don't know. It was more for me, like just to see what I need to see to move around, basically.
So coming out with the cameras and you seeing everybody, and you were part of a test, did that factor in of how your reaction was?
I ain't gonna lie, when she busted the door, I just was like, I didn't really know how to feel. I was like, what the fuck? Like in the back of my head, I'm like, what the hell? Cause I didn't see the cameras and stuff afterwards, but once she busted out, I kind of already put two and two together. I'm like, there's no way this is right happening right now. And that's why the first thing I could do is just like I laugh, like what the hell? Cause like, but like she said, that's just how I am, bro. Like I don't put on no facade. Like I ain't about to sit here and act like I all that to be cool for the cameras. Like nah, that's really who I am. Like I'm, like you said, I'm not about to do all that. I'm gonna laugh it off, brush it off. And
No, you wouldn't have did all that if it was just us. You would have been mad. You all that laughing and extra shit. I don't feel like that was. Yeah, I feel like you was just really putting on. I ain't gonna lie.
you just said something completely different.
No, like I'm talking about all the extra laughing and you done like all that little extra like you wouldn't have done. Like it would have definitely been a Paris. Like I ain't trying to talk about that shit. All that like, you wouldn't have did.
I didn't want to put you out there like that on the video because like I know eventually you would have shut the fuck up. You would have had to because I would have definitely ended up establishing that.
Who?
Don't.
When you in the wrong, I'm never gonna shut the fuck up. One thing you can say, I gave you respect as a man. Like if we talking and I might have interrupt you, cut you off, and you like, hey, and I do like don't sit here and act like what
I'm not saying it like
but like I ain't gonna lie, like you was wrong. Like you was wrong. I wasn't gonna shut up. I wasn't going, and if you would have been on that, we could have definitely been on that. Like I'm not gonna never feel upset about my own feelings, and you're not gonna make me feel bad about my feelings. I promise you, like, but I don't know. Like I feel like I always gave you respect as a man. I always showed you, like I always put forth that effort. Like try to be, like I try to do a lot of
These long.
things that I feel like you're supposed to do in a relationship with you. So I just feel like for you to do that, to me when I was trying as hard as I was, like, yeah, that was just ultimate disrespect,
Okay, shut the fuck.
in my opinion.
How is Paris in a relationship?
Like
You know,
that.
That's good though. Like she said, she didn't really trip on like what I had going on, but she know how to cook fire ass food too. She know how to make
Look,
I-
look how she looking. Okay, Paris, we heard you know how to cook me. What's up?
that.
Look. What's his favorite dish?
Like she was cool, bro. I don't really have too many complaints for her. I can't really like. My only thing is sometimes she just be talking too much. Not like she was. She once she gets going,
I'm telling, look, she just the yapper, bro. Like the yapper. She just chill. That anxiety just be having her going. Chill, damn.
And if you don't respond, I'm never gonna shut up.
exactly.
I'm
You
not gonna
gotta
shut up.
respond. Not
Because I'm a come mature about it. Like I'm a calmly ask.
Look.
Like I'm not gonna be on no rah rah shit off the rip. Like he just like to shut down off the rip. So, but he know that really bothered me. So now I'm finna really bother you. So and that was just some immature shit on both of our parts. Like, cause I don't know. I feel like I would try to come at it like in a mature manner at first. Like, hey, I'm gonna just ask you. He'd be like, I don't want to talk about that shit. No, no, no. And I'm
Not Tia Marie and Lil
okay,
Flip.
well, you listen to it then. Okay, since you don't want to talk about it, I'm gonna make you talk. I'm gonna make you mad, and we gonna talk that way. So, because I feel like if I'm trying to come, like be mature as a woman to you about it, like, and you can't do the same thing with me, like we can't communicate about it. That's where shit always go left.
So when y'all was in a relationship, was a relationship monogamous, or did y'all have an open relationship?
No, it wasn't shit about nothing on my part was open. I don't know
Ooh.
about
Because I'm asking that because
nothing on my part was.
he said during conversation, "Do I fuck hoes on you?" Yes.
And as we can see from TikTok, yes. We can see
Why
from
was you
TikTok,
just so
yes.
like
Like I said, 'cause he was putting all that shit. Like, yeah, he was putting off that shit. Alan ain't never said that to me. Like when he said that, like Alan ain't never said that shit like this.
put me on a whole loyalty test. Like at that point, all regards for your feelings is out the window. Like, and honestly, I feel like I didn't even really just get as bad as it could have been. Me saying,
I mean, yeah, it could have been a lot worse when we both could have sit there. Like, but
saying that was just like,
I mean, like I said, it didn't. That ain't the first time Alan has said like some hurtful shit to me either. Like a lot of times I don't know. Like it ain't nothing this nigga could do to hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't nothing that I haven't already found out at this point. It ain't nothing that I ain't already seen. It is what it is. Like he said, he know the type of nigga he is, and I just had to see it for what it was.
So could y'all ever be back in a situation where y'all are together?
fuck no.
Cool. I don't.
If I would have passed loyalty test,
I don't envy.
yeah.
I don't envy no woman that deals with this man. I'm telling you, got it cut out for you. Good luck.
I ain't that bad, bro.
Hey, find out. Everybody want to find out. He gonna let you find out. Okay, Michael. I mean, that was petty, but to the bit, anybody, like he said, like anybody he's ever dealt with, like they said
the same thing.
Good, great from the outside. People could laugh and joke and kiki and hide, but like people feelings really do be invested, and it be people real life shit. Like so you could laugh, whatever. Like I said, Alan is he fun when he fun. Like when you not his bitch, like yeah, it's a great time. It's a great time. It's great, it's fun, it's cool, or when y'all not that serious, or like like he just not cut out for relationships, and that's all right.
I could agree. For sure.
And that's cool, and that's fine.
You fucking with me though, you gonna have a good time. You know what I'm saying?
He might take you through there. Might take you through there. Yeah.
What type of take you through that?
I don't know. You taking everybody through there. Let them know.
I'm playing.
These two.
Frustrated with the way you currently file your taxes? What if you could track your tax expert's progress and get your best tax?
What a bra.
Did y'all meet each other? Did y'all meet each other parents and shit?
Nah.
Mm-mm. No, it didn't get to that point. It almost did,
Almost.
but
Ooh.
You about to introduce him?
yeah.
I had to work.
Ooh.
Yeah, shit, how people was out here. And
Ooh.
So he said he claimed he had to work.
somebody offered me a band. I said, yeah,
Eee.
You had to introduce him to
I ain't gonna lie, no, he wasn't gonna meet my mama first. He was gonna have to meet my sister them first. And that's what it was. It was my sister's birthday. And we planned on this for like 2 weeks. And so kind of the fact that like I ain't like that's when shit really started. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like after that, it was just like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Like you be having a feeling, you be like, it's either a make or break. It's like a make or break moment because like my people knew he was coming. Like this something we planned for 2 weeks type shit. Like and then he literally wait till like an hour before to say that he pretty much wasn't coming. And so after that, like it was just kind of like I don't know, like it was just you already knew it was some make or break.
I gotta follow up that. Like I told you, I really supposed to be off that day. I took the day off, and somebody hit me and said they got a band for me to do them a little sessions. I said, all right, I came early, but people that do tattoos, you get tatted, it don't always go the way it's supposed to go. This how I end up having longer nights than it's supposed to be. Like I think I had some printer issues, and then sometimes on them large scale tattoos, you trying to put the stencil on, and if it ain't right, like me, I'm very, very, very
Particular.
picky when it comes to like put this on somebody forever. So you can make sure the placement right. So I'll sit there and I'll redo it, and that was just one of them days, and it got to like I'm texting her before I'm like, yeah, I should be still good, and it got to like 6 or 7 o'clock, and she like, where you at? And I'm like, I'm still at the shop, like I'm probably not gonna make it. She's like, all right, at least make it. They was going out afterwards. I ain't get.
Mind you, I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
I'm
she
still
not
like,
tripping.
even the next day, like, I ain't gonna lie, I actually quit talking to his ass after that night, really.
Ooh.
But I still, even the next day, like, I'm still like, oh, okay, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't ask Alan for shit. I don't ask Alan for nothing, like, anything, like, Alan definitely, like, he'll pay my nails, whatever, but it was like, I'm gonna get my own shit done, and he'll just be like, oh, here you go, type shit. Like, I still go to work every day like the next motherfucker.
That's the reason why I like that too, because
Like, I bust my ass at work. Like, I wasn't begging this man for nothing.
emotion going on, they're gonna try to dig in your pockets. Me personally, any girl I took serious could not be like that. You know what I'm saying? Let me give you something off of my own thing, and I respect that about her. Like she was about getting her money regardless, and I just give it to her. Like even shit, come in here. We was at the airport, and shit, she was.
Oh, you couldn't wait to
But
say
look,
it.
I'm gonna tell you though. Look, but look, let me finish. I'm about to say,
That's the least nigga.
I was gonna say that you tried. This is just bringing. Let me fucking talk, man.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up. Right. Thank you.
Just like this situation at the airport, like she had to go get a drink, but she only had cash. They weren't taking cash, so I gave her my card, and she offered the money back. A lot of the times, if I ever swipe my card, and she needed any type of deal with like my money that was unplanned, she always offered to give me the money back. So it's like I always respected her for that. See, I wasn't gonna put you. Look, you can say a lot about me, but I ain't about to put you out.
I'm not gonna never lie on you. Like I said, I'm gonna never lie on you.
Look at these two.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, and I respect you. I'm. Come on now, don't do me like that.
I think they making eye contact at this point. Oh, they make it back together, you guys. If she would shut the fuck up, he waited to the last minute to tell her, shut the fuck up. She was waiting for him to say that. Look, look.
I still, she cool. I told
I
you,
can't.
I just know.
It's just more like
I just know I wouldn't do it again. One, you put me on a fucking low, like that shit's crazy.
Please.
Nothing.
Please.
so. If y'all have not watched Paris episode, man, make
Yeah,
sure y'all
they fucking with each other the
If y'all
long
be
way.
smart, very talented painter. He's a talented tattoo artist. I'm a talented painter.
What you call got her shit finished too, so she squared away.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody talking shit like that girl didn't get her tattoo finished. Y'all know they got her tattoo finished, please.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Hey guys, it's Slay
Okay.
from Jack TV's most recent episode. Everyone's been wondering if I was able to get my tattoo completed.
Why is she talking like that?
So this is the answer to that. Drum roll, please. Yes, I got it done. It's completed. Those of y'all that know Jack, he's not gonna leave nobody assed out.
Right.
None of that
Okay, I was making sure.
I got it handled, and as this is where we're at with it. I love it. I've been wanting this tat for actually a little while now, so
I don't know why she thought like that.
it's completed. It is now healing, just as fine. It's perfect. It's healthy. It's good. I mean, it's a little dry. Thank you, Jack. Really appreciate it. And bye bye.
I don't know why she talking like that.
Until next time.
Jacko. I've been waiting for him to say that for like 10 episodes now. I guess he said on this part now. I mean, I guess he said on the podcast now. I don't know why she was talking like that. Because, like, I mean, honey, you didn't have to be talking like that.
Appreciate it. And I
I don't know why she talking like that.
Next time.
Jacko. I've been waiting for him to say that for like 10 episodes now. I don't know why she was talking. I don't know why she was talking like that. Spooked and nervous. Oh God. What did Tokyo Tony do now? Somebody FBI. Oh. Don't talk to me about no damn grocery prices. I don't listen. I had to go to Kroger today because let me get over here so I can find something to watch. I'm finna get ready to get over here. I've been on here for an hour. It's Tuesday. We're just chilling. We're literally just chilling. I don't want to talk about food prices. I'm telling you, I just went to um Publix. I went to Publix yesterday and I had to go to Kroger today because I forgot the eggs. And I had to go to Publix because they the only ones that sell the pancake mix. And I was out. So rising nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do at this point. Let me see what they talking about. When was this?
That's bad.
Don't breathe.
So receipts are
Why are you touching it like that?
covered with BPA. I mean, literally just
BPA?
covered. That's how it prints it, right? This isn't like a printer. This is printed for, it's thermal paper, and
Oh.
the BPA is allowing the printing to happen. And so they're
Okay.
covered with bisphenol A. People that are handling receipts, like cashiers that are handling receipts, have really high levels of BPA, particularly if they use like hand sanitizing lotion or any lotion, any sort of cream. Makes the BPA, again, BPA is fat soluble.
It'll smear.
The hand sanitizers are carrying it inside your bloodstream about 100-fold higher than not having that. So first of all, you can opt to have a receipt emailed to
And
you.
just put it in your bag.
Or, don't touch it. But also if you work in the if you're a cashier and you work in this.
Just give me a second. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, so just say I'm gonna put it in the bag. Just put it in the bag. But don't take the receipt at all. It ain't like you damn me. Wow, let's see just a little bit. I remember where we had left off at. Something about we not even supposed to be. I don't know why I did that. Touching receipt paper. I'm like, they just really setting us up for failure. I'm convinced. I'm totally convinced. Especially this whole, oh, it's not even safe to touch. What the printer paper? It's like, yeah, don't say. Yeah, don't say.
Really, really please wear nitrile gloves. I mean, this is like real BPA levels. If you were to go get them measured, which you can, there are companies out there now that do measure BPA levels in urine. You will see that they are extremely, extremely high. So nitrile gloves will protect you from the BPA getting across your dermal barrier and getting to your bloodstream. Latex gloves do not. So make sure they're nitrile gloves. And for people that are not in the industry, try to avoid the receipts. I mean, it's a really big exposure to BPA that people aren't even realizing. So really, really, really important to
Let's go to the comments section.
that people are not thinking about, particularly people that are routinely handling these receipts. That's bad.
A receipt.
Yeah, don't touch it.
What do you mean, dude?
So receipts are
Can't do anything in life these days. I'm telling you.
covered. That's how it prints it.
Yeah.
Like
Imagine that every time you turn around, it's oh my god, oh. It's like, jeez. See what I mean? 2 hours. Let me see who is this.
Our 4-stick bundle deal is 56% off. It ships free. It comes with free gifts. It's the same amazing deodorant, just a massively different value. So if you're already on the fence, this is the moment to do it right instead of paying more later. There's no time to.
Hey you.
This term called frogging, and it is when a man and a woman, wrong dictionary, it is when a person is hiding in another person's house and they have no idea. It is terrifying. You may have heard the story of Daniel LaPlante, the killer who lived in the walls, or the story of Joe Cummings, who noticed his food kept disappearing from his fridge in his New York City apartment. Now, a lot of people thought this video was fake, and to be honest, even I still kind of do, but Joe has continually come out saying it is real, and police determined she'd been living there for a couple of weeks. Though today's story, I can assure you, it is unfortunately real. And this one takes it takes a freaking bakery, and it's going to certainly get under your skin, which is exactly what a wannabe musician from Connecticut wanted to do to a family. Hey you, and welcome. My name is Mike. And in this whole video, we are going to look at the incredibly terrifying and disturbing story of a family, right, that was stalked inside its own home. The Campbell family, they lived in Hawaii, and when they went off on vacay baby, they returned to their home to discover a truly disturbing scene. Some videos.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's me, Ezekiel.
And the horrifying diary of the surgeries a man was planning to perform on them. No consent, no.
I have already heard this story before. As soon as he said Hawaii, I was like, yep. Heard it already. Oh, we didn't finish. Let's finish.
Yeah.
It's inside the operating room like you've never seen before.
How nice does the booty look now?
Brought to you by the man known as Dr. Miami, plastic surgeon Dr. Michael Solzauer, taking viewers behind the scenes at surgeries, most so graphic he can't even show you.
Welcome back to the operating room for a wonderful Monday. We have a Brazilian butt lift. She is quite square. Beforehand, we're going to snatch her waist, give her a round booty.
Capturing the before, after, and everything in between.
Yeah, well, I do noses. Okay. That's the face part. A little lipo of the neck, jawline kind of stuff. Baby. And I do a lot of boobs, bumps, and tummies. You found a dream job, huh? It's pretty amazing. It's yeah, it beats home game. Well, Dr. Miami, I've
Definitely gold mining.
I can show you friendly. We want to see what a pre-op kind of looks like. Okay. The day of surgery, or like it's consultation. Like you just come off the street and they're asking for bumps. They're considering getting booties and titties. Right? Yeah. We'll cover both. Okay. Who's cool back?
Oh, it's fine.
Let's see.
Yeah.
These 44 super agents. Careful, there's no going back. No sense. Just say hello.
Bella? Hey, Bella. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to hear. Would you mind standing up for us for a second? There's a bit of a model. She had a BBL. Turn around. Yeah. Which is I would call a skinny BBL because she's skinny. And put your jacket down for a second. Let's see. The front. Did you those two? Yes. And also her waist. We also did what we call the Miami mini waist, which is basically reshaping the rib cage. The ribs and push together. How does it impact your life now that you're walking, moving back to normal?
I mean, I'm happier than ever. I love it. Now I'm like pulling NFL players, so. All in back.
She's pulling NFL players. I just love that. That's very high praise as a plastic surgeon.
Thank you.
It's like, that's like winning the Nobel Prize.
Mm.
What made you say, I'm not going to hire a personal trainer, go 4 times a week, eat the zucchini, avocado? Well, in my defense, and in the defense of personal trainers, they can't really make the breast bigger.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I was already doing that, but like I still had like a little fat here, like my love handles. It didn't matter how much like I worked out or like how healthy I ate. Like there was just stubborn fat, and
And she was skinny.
Yeah.
She was obviously skinny to begin with. But there's certain areas that there's nothing you can do in the gym. What do you have over here? I have a collection of breast implants of various sizes and shapes. So that's something like that is. There's like a menu, That's what's in there. Yeah, that's what's in there. Yeah. We're squishy. We feel exactly like this. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And this is silicone? Yes, it's silicone. This is like we call gummy bear silicone. I mean, it's probably my eyes. This would make what? What kind? Depends what you start. For you, this would be for you probably like a small D cup. Yeah. Okay. So if you ever, decide to go that way, let me know. Yeah. So first thing they do is they get into gallons. So your job involves a lot of boobies and butts. Yeah. Is it hard to fight your own biology in the process? You're asking a plastic surgeon if he gets an erection when he examines his patient. Is that what you're asking me? Has it ever happened? I mean, it's never happened. Not even day one of the job. Okay. Think of my grandma. Think of something else. Think of World War II. Think of Tommy G. Truth is that doctors, by the time you go through medical school, day one, you're like dissecting bodies and stuff. So some switch happens in your brain. It's not to say that you couldn't get aroused with a patient. I'm sure it's happened, but like by the time you're through medical school, you're pretty immune to the sight of naked bodies. You don't just see the gorgeous ones. You see like. All right, so the first questions we ask are like, do you have any medical issues or anything you need to know about diabetes, high blood pressure, anemia, blood clots, thyroid issues, nothing.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing you want to check. Make sure that they don't have any medical problems that might make this not safe, right? You guys have any kids? Okay, so they'll ask about that too. Have you ever had surgery before of any kind? That counts, yeah. Surgery? No? All right, cool. Face me if you don't mind. We're gonna open up the gown. I'm gonna do the breast first. Okay, you guys look very fast. So, we measure it. No two breasts are exactly the same. They're like sisters that look alike, but not identical twins.
20, 20, you measure the distance, and her measurements are actually near perfect. So,
And what made her change say that those are just fine?
okay, so what you want, like ideal breasts, they make what's called an equilateral triangle.
Okay.
Remember trigonometry? It's the equal distance from the suprasternal knot to the nipples and then across. And for her height, she's like 20 and a half centimeters, equilateral triangle. Perfect. So that pretty much the exam. It doesn't take much more than that. Sometimes I'll go for masses and things like that, or under the armpit, but she's good. Before the surgery, she'd get a physical exam by her doctor, clearing her for surgery. So it's not like you can just come in and then do surgery the same day. Just making that clear to me. So again, wait, let me see your front first, because like the tummy. Because what the BBL involves is taking fat from this area, like the areas of the body where you have a little extra fat, turn around and putting it in the place you can do. She has a beautiful butt actually already. The only thing I see really gorgeous, the only thing I see we could do is maybe fill in these little dips I was talking about. So like,
What are these dip body women are mentioned?
so it's this right here. So when you, for example, you look at Bella Bella's foot now, the post-op, right? So she had fat here, but this was flat, right? When you work out, you can get these muscles to come out more. She's just naturally blessed like that. But then what you can't do is add fat to this, what we call hip dip, or this flat area,
Right.
right? You can't do that. You can't just eat and grab it around it. Exactly. So if you do it, get rid of this over here. What you want in a curve is like a nice hourglass or Coke bottle shape. It should come in
Mm-hmm.
and then come out and be round like this. It should not go in and then out and then in again and then out again.
Is that actually attainable figure without this?
No, no.
Mm.
Now, they're 24.
Mhm.
Do you usually have people that young getting surgery?
Oh yeah, they're very common in Miami. Yeah.
Now, let's just say you get your butt or test done, you get to come here every 10 years and get a retouch. Does that work?
I would recommend that she at least follow up every 10 years, but not everybody has to have them retouched for 10 years. I've had patients have them in for 20 years. I've had patients where I didn't put them in, but they've had them in for 40 years. So, I mean, as long as the breasts look good and feel good, you can leave them in for the rest of your life. But I do recommend you come back.
There's a debate where it's like, look good, feel good. So you want people to feel good.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like this industry is helping women chase a beauty standard that's almost impossible to attain?
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at it. The first one that we just discussed. There are natural signs of attractiveness between for men to have for women and women to have for men. And like if you look at the cover of a romance novel, it's always this guy that looks like He-Man. Like there are certain signs of attractiveness that are exaggerated, and those are like sort of ideals. That's not created by anybody individually. It's not even created by the romance novel industry or even let's say Disney princesses. When the little girls are first exposed to and boys to characters, they're always these Disney princesses that have these tiny little ways, perfect form, perfect skin, perfect.
At least said hello.
Let's say make people feel better in their skin, so that they. But the actual standards are not set by us. We're just here to, we're to facilitate. Same thing with noses and chins and hair, everything. Just like hairdressers and everything else.
Now, there are clinics out there where people will literally die and they'll keep operating. You'll read the reviews. Somehow they have like 150 reviews, they have 1 star, and people keep going there.
Yeah.
And
It's cheap. No matter how many laws we put in to protect patients, patients are gonna do what they want to do. It's a free country. Like nobody stops people in Florida from riding a motorcycle without a helmet. Even though I don't think you would or I would. But you take your risks and your benefits and you make your decision as an independent person. Those clinics where that have issues, they're just cheaper. That's the only thing. So if you want to get it, this is the only thing that's in your budget. You'll do that, or you'll go to Mexico or the Dominican Republic or Turkey, and it can be hit or miss. There are great surgeons in Turkey and great surgeons in Mexico, but if they're cheap, they're probably not the best.
are you married?
Yeah, I'm married 30 years.
Okay. Would you have your own wife or daughters get a BBL or boob job?
100%. If they want to, 100%.
Yeah. What percentage of the clinics out there would you say are good, safe, or reputable?
I think 85% probably get safe.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. You're a good guy too. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Nice seeing you again.
My whole life, my mission is helping people massively increase the quality of their life. And if you're in business or if you're in life, you've got
Oh, I was gonna say, did she go and get a BBL? The twin?
Here on Miami Beach, we're put into the test. Can someone achieve a BBL booty without actually getting a BBL? And what are the ways to maintain your booty so it has maximum gluteus roundness,
Toned, muscular.
juicy, round, voluptuous?
It's a simple body weight squat. So I just want you to start squatting normal, and I'm gonna start making adjustments on the normal squat so you can feel more glutes. Yanni already knows the deal. She's the perfect squat model, so I'm gonna fix her for now.
If you want an excuse to feel my just say it, all right?
Sorry, wife. Professional purposes only.
Yeah.
So I squat down and hold. Nice. No hands. Yeah. Now you're gonna arch the butt towards the back. Already feeling it? Nice. Now you come up. And when you squat down, I want you to do that motion. Push your knees out, almost like you're trying to push your knees to your pinky toes. Yeah. Now think about there's a little stool behind you and you're sitting behind it. You're not squatting forward, you're squatting back. Push your butt back. Spread those knees out. Come on, girls. Yes. More. Good. Keep going.
Look at the cameraman with the music. Okay, she got some kettlebell. That was the chick, the surgeon. Why they got their answers in the camera like this with the music? So they're not going. So you can get a.
The real question is someone willing to put in the work to do it with the diet and the kitchen?
Look, she up there shaking her head.
Or do they want to go to a surgeon that's gonna
See, they both work, right? They both work. So what type of work are you willing to put? I know surgery is not easy in recovery. Nobody tells you that. You can say you do it. Also, the money. I feel like here in Miami, wherever they're getting their money, but surgery is very expensive. You want something like nice and quick. But also, she's been doing this for over 20 years. And I thought I was going to get her body within 2 years that I've been training with her. And so far, so good, but it's not. But I wasn't very good. So, how long you willing to put the work for, and what type of work you're ready to put? Is that instant result? Say you get out of the office and you have that shape already. You have the body. You're gonna go for a long recovery, but with clothes on.
what I've noticed about the BBL is sometimes a BBL looks better with pants on than pants off.
Oh yeah.
Like pants on, you're like, oh my god, that is an ass. And then you see it and you're like, it looks kind of a little odd.
Well, for the most part, surgeries, like I told you yesterday, they're not perfect. So in clothes, they look fantastic. That's why I was trying to get you to see the scar on that other patient, because once they take their clothes off, their belly buttons are up here. There's like fibrosis. They're uneven. The butt looks like all lumpy and bumpy. But of course, clothes and garments make everything look nice and tight. Small waist, big ass. But it's kind of an illusion.
What would be your message to women out there that are considering? They're on the fork of the road. They want the perfect booty, man. They want what you got, and they're wondering, do I go natural or do I go surgery route? What would you tell them?
I tell them go natural any time of day, because that would be the best decision you have in the long term. I'm 38 now, and my booty looks so much better today than it did when I was 28. So much better.
When men are looking at Instagram photos of models and people out there, what percent of them you think are altered away?
95%.
Yeah.
I would say.
When I first moved out to Miami, they told me that I had to basically make myself look prettier than I am in person on Instagram. Not even like the first people that were trying to help like run my Instagram, they were like, yeah, you have to look prettier than you are in person. You gotta use Photoshop, you gotta use Face App. Yeah. And like I was like, oh, okay, like you sit there and wonder like how are these girls so pretty? Like and then like it's all just like yeah,
I feel like if we start just photoshopping six packs everywhere we go.
it's pretty much.
Okay, glutes. Oh, they working out, ain't they?
You're from Brazil. You've been in America for a long time. You know the difference between the cultures. Like, do you think America has more of
Oh,
a
there she go. No.
culture around body?
Oh no, that's the booty expert.
Space and different things in Brazil.
She got them titties done, though.
Very much about conquering the body. It's like we're very like
So you don't want to get your boobs done, you don't want to get your ass done, but you got your titties done. Okay.
Brazil, like take good care of themselves. Most of the big cities, you'll never see a woman walk.
They got them titties done.
With how much garbage is in our
Look.
food, do you think it's harder for people to look and feel good in a
Much
match?
harder. Yeah, I think the food industry here is horrible, borderline criminal.
Ooh.
It's really, really bad. It always makes us like less, like we're not enough. Like
Now
much
borderline criminal.
foods are not high enough. So I think the pressure comes from each woman, not even like collectively as just women shaming each other.
Borderline crazy. Borderline criminal is just fucking mind blowing.
In your own body. Yes. Which is a question I make myself often, like, why is it that we're so mean to each other? I'm sorry, we're so mean to ourselves all the time? Because if I see my friend or if I see any of those girls here, like, I see beauty in them. But when I look at myself in the mirror, the first thing I see are not, it's not the beauty, it's the flaws. I don't know where it comes from. It's not from social media, although I think social media really enhanced it. It's something way, way before that. But we are so prone to see first our flaws and focus on them, like obsess over them instead of looking at the good things that are going. And it's so hard to actually recognize, oh, no, but I'm working out and I'm losing it and I'm good. We always have the mindset of like, I'm good, but not enough. I can still lose a pound. I can still grow an inch.
At the heart of the BBL phenomenon, it really comes down to the age-old human desire to be seen, admired, and to feel comfortable in our own skin. Because the reality is, we are imperfect beings with insecurities and things about ourselves that we wish we could change. But the truth is, that's also what makes us special and unique. And my fear is that as a society, we are trending towards a world that thirsts too much for instant gratification. We all know nothing great comes easy. An Olympian takes years to perfect their craft. A home-cooked meal will always beat microwave box food, and a butt shaped by years of dedication to a good diet and exercise routine, in my opinion, will always beat the enormous BBL butt that the skinny legs don't quite match. So I suppose I'm going to leave you with this.
Skinny leg.
Take the long run and enjoy the struggle that comes with it, because after all, the magic of life is simply to enjoy the journey that we're on.
Child, you ain't got to tell me twice, honey. I'm like, yeah. I'm not so obsessed over ads. I'm not. Not even with mine. Let me go and see what Semi asked about. Let me just go see, honey, cause he owed 55K.
Told you that most meat sticks on the market contain a hidden ingredient soaked in ultra processed.
You. Thank you. I'm fresh out of jail.
Ooh.
Bright colors, horrible for camera.
I think that's it. Chicago, Illinois.
You. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, 2026. Sorry.
Bright colors, horrible for camera. Here. I just got to Chicago last night.
Okay.
Easy. Stop flight. We did yeah. Were you on my flight? Yeah, 12-hour one. Yeah, so let me tell you the story. It's hard to insult the United Airlines in Chicago because you're like, hey, we all have miles. It's like the only fucking airline out here. So it's like you either fly United or you go fucking Southwest and Midway like a bitch. All right. That's it. I got on a flight from San Francisco. I flew yesterday, and at the last minute, I was like, you know what? I deserve to sleep in a little bit. So I changed my flight at the last minute. I don't know if flight prices work nowadays. It was like the flight that was like 2 hours later was like $300. It was $300 cheaper the day of. That's how fucked up the industry is now. Like you pay for it, like you pay like 2 months in advance, like a planner, and they're like, yeah, pay us an extra $1,000, you know. And then so I saved $300 by getting a 2-hour later flight. I was like, that's the best deal I ever got in my life. Little did I know they had a plan for that plane. So I mean, and when I say like sleep in, I just mean to like 8. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna get up at 5, and then I get up at 8, and I stayed up all night packing. So I'm already tired. I'm like, I could have used an extra hour of sleep. And then I wake up like, but I'm gonna go to Chicago, and then I look at my phone. It's like your flight's delayed 3 hours. Like I was like, okay, could have slept 3 hours, whatever. I'm not mad. I'm not gonna go back. You don't go back at that point. That's like giving up, you know? So I went to the SFO. I went there like 3 hours late. I was just casually taking my time. I was like, oh yeah, today's not so bad. Whatever. And then they're like, yeah, we need another hour because we deserve it. That was the reason. United just doesn't fucking tell you anymore. They're like, yeah, you're gonna be late. So I get we're flying, and I'm like, hey, I might make it to Chicago tonight, you know. And my boy Eunice is sitting over here. I give him a little shout out because he's like, I'm gonna pick you up from the airport, like old school, like before they had Uber, He actually drives Uber, so it's a little bit. He's great, by the way, 5 stars. Like I recommend. Can you do personal Uber plugs? I don't know if that would look him up. It'd be really crazy if you could search someone on Uber. Like I had this great driver last week. His name was Eunice. So yeah, Eunice is like, I'm gonna get you. The original flight was supposed to land at 5:30, and then I was like, all right, it's gonna be 6:30. And I was like, all right, it's gonna be 8. And I was like, all right, it's gonna be 9:30. He's like, I'm just gonna hang out there. You don't need to. You're good. He's like, no, I'm gonna do other Uber when I was like, oh, I felt a little jealous, whatever. But and then we're flying, and we're about like 45 minutes out of O'Hare, and I'm like, I can smell the pizza, And then I got a notification on my phone because I bought the free messaging for free, and comedy's treating me well. And I got a notification on my phone. It said your flight from Cedar Rapids has been delayed. I was like, I'm not flying out of fucking Cedar Rapids. And I was like, holy shit, did I get hacked? Because I signed in through my United app, so I was like, oh, maybe someone hacked me in disguise and bought a last-minute flight from Cedar Rapids to O'Hare. And I was like, what idiot even flies from Cedar Rapids to O'Hare? Just drive the 3 hours. Somebody's like, I do. You do? 30-minute flight. Best spot I ever took. You got off easy. Are you from Cedar Rapids? You went to college there? Oh, damn, man. That's the living the sweet life. Parents like, guess what? For your birthday, we're going to fly you. Awesome. So yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm like, somebody hacked into my United and is using my points to buy local flights. I was like, fucking Chicago and the crime rate. It's like, this person also just loves Iowa too. So I didn't know what was going on, And then all of a sudden, I didn't watch any TV the whole time. I was doing work like a good worker, I was building license plates, I'm talking about. And I go to the flight app. That's the only thing I watch. I don't want to watch their fucking whatever shitty. It's the same. When you fly as much as I do, it's the same shit. They refresh like every 10 years. Like I've seen Die Hard. You know what I mean? So I just turn on the flight map just to see like where we are. And I notice we're doing circles. And it shows you where you came from and where you've been. So I know we've now done 10 circles over Iowa. And I didn't even notice this shit. And now I'm like, okay, we got hijacked. Like we're about to circles, and then we started to veer off from the circle and we're going back towards Iowa. So I'm like, oh, this is a hijacking for sure. Like, this is Osama bin Laden's revenge. He's like, I always wanted to get Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's like, did Larry Silverstein build a new tower there or something? I was like, looking it up. I was like, terrorists, people don't deserve it, I was like, South Dakota at least, like, give us something. I knew that would make somebody happy. It's all
Right. Right.
land back, and that's why I did this mission. So yeah, so I'm like, okay, we've been hijacked. The hijackers are taking us to Iowa. And then you hear the captain come on, captain here, and then we're like, yes.
Right.
Like, there's some weather in Chicago. It's like, no shit. They have weather too. That's like that's what the pilots do. They're like, there's weather. They don't say it's like it's a fucking storm. We're gonna die. They don't call it turbulence. Like it's a little bit of bumps. It's like
Creatine's been part of the human diet since the first meat over fire, when a French chemist first discovered creatine.
And they can't take us right now, so we're doing some circles. until air traffic control says that we can come in. You know what I mean? And my first thought was like, oh, this is because of the air traffic control shortage. You know what I mean? There's probably like ICE workers out there being like arresting air traffic controllers in real time. Like, so there's like less air traffic controllers. And so it's like, you know? And then we're going in circles, and like we're doing that for like another 20 minutes. I'm starting to get dizzy, you know. Like, and then the pilot comes on, he's like, pilot here. Another long pause. We're like, yes. He's like, so our holding pattern has expired. Like, okay, speak English, motherfucker.
Right.
Like, what the fuck does that mean?
Right. You can't just be looping. No, you just. Mm-hmm.
So we have to divert.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, fortunately, I went to college.
Know what divert means.
Thing. And so I know what divert means. I
Right.
was telling the other people on the plane, like, that means we're going somewhere else.
Some fucking world else. That's crazy.
And the whole plane gasped, like, oh, divert, what does that mean? And like everybody was scared. Everybody was scared, but then he's like, we're going to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Then they're like, fuck. And then he's like, we're heading to Cedar Rapids. It's gonna take another 45 minutes. It's like, how does it take 45 minutes on a fucking 30-minute flight? I'm like looking at the map. I'm like, we're right there, dude. We're fucking right over Rockford or whatever the fuck it's. I can smell it. You know what I mean? And so I was like, we're right there. And so he's like, 30 more minutes. And then we're going. And then it's like new flight time. And then I'm like, and then I get another update. It's like your flight from Cedar Rapids, Iowa is now at 11:30 p.m. And it's 9:30. So like I'm doing the math. I'm like, that means we're going to land. We're going to hang out into Cedar Rapids for at least 2 hours. And you know, like United, with like whatever it is, add 2 hours, right? So like we're going to be in Cedar Rapids past midnight. Do people do that there? You know? And so we land in Cedar Rapids. The one air traffic controller greets us, and we're like the one plane there. They're like, "Oh, welcome to Iowa. Nobody flies here. Sure you didn't mean Des Moines, you know?" We got Cedar Rapids. So we land in Cedar Rapids, and then they park us. They don't even put us at a gate. There wasn't even a gate available in Cedar Rapids. So they just literally parked us, and like another plane like pulled up, and they're like, "Yeah, you're here because of the diversion too." We're like, "Yeah, that's us." And mind you, there's a baby crying the whole time.
Oh.
Yeah. Nice guy, you know. If you know me, you know I care about the world. I care about people, especially people who are suffering, people who are oppressed. I try to do my best to speak out for those people. But I will admit to you, I have this really, really bad dream of one day snapping and throwing a crying baby out of a plane. Flight and I might do it.
He's so stupid.
It's honestly, it's the only way I can cope. Because if you've been on a flight where the baby, because the baby usually, if there's a crying baby, they usually cry the whole time. They either don't cry, they're just a good kid, you know. Sorry, didn't mean to offend half of your children, but they cried the entire time from like start to end, right? And so this one was she was crying the whole time, and she was either crying or she was like nagging her father or like trying to like hit him, and he kept saying like, "Isla, stop it!" And she kept, he's like, "Isla, stop it!" And so she's like, "Wait!" And he's like, "Isla, stop!" That was the whole fucking flight. It almost became more annoying just to hear him saying it. Just like, "Wait!" He's like, "Isla, stop it!" It's not like a shitty house song. Isla, stop it! It was so fucking annoying. He's like, "Isla, stop it!" Like she's clearly not going to stop it.
Right.
Stop wasting your breath. We're trying to recover from this because I've been on so many flights with just crying babies, and literally the only way I've ever found to calm myself down is just imagining throwing the baby off the plane. It's the only way. You need closure in your mind. It's just like when they say you hear like a shitty song or like a song and it's like stuck in your head like an earworm. The only way to get it out of your head is to listen to the song, you know? And so that's what I do by imagining. I don't actually throw the baby off the plane, but I imagine. You know, and I stand for children, man. Children are, you know, we need to take care of our children. You know, we need to release the Epstein files, right? Right? We need to fucking get rid of all these children who are, you know, in the hands of our fucking abusive government. Okay. And at the same time, two things can be true. I want to throw a baby out of a plane. That's what I'm saying. I think we should protect children in every other way until they cry on a plane. We give them the chance. And so they fucking crying the whole time. Baby's crying even when we're landed, when we're grounded. My only trip ever to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, is just reminded of Isla, or as I call her, Kryla. Okay, so somebody had to. And then they're like, yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. And then so we're just sitting there parked, and they're like, okay. And then finally, after an hour, they waited an hour to remove the seatbelt sign. They're like, we need you to stay in your seats. They waited an hour. We've already been on this plane 7 hours at this point. They're like, all right, we're gonna take off the seatbelt sign, and so if you want to stand up and walk around, you can, but you can't leave the plane because we're not next to anywhere where you can leave, right? So they undo the seatbelt thing. People are standing up, stretching, and then my row, for whatever reason, they're like, no, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I didn't want to like say anything, you know what I mean? So I was just like, you know, like I was just kind of like, because I was in the window seat, and so I was like, and they're just like, no, I'm just gonna read a book. Guy fucking calls his wife. He's like, we're gonna be late. I think he didn't even want to go home, to be honest. I think he was enjoying this. He's like, don't worry about me, honey. It's over for me. But I definitely took a screenshot of that the image of the plane making circles, and then you see it diverting to Iowa, and I sent it to all my friends like goodbye. So just so like it was a good prank, you know. And then so we're sitting there. So okay, seatbelts are off now for about an hour. And then the pilot comes by, pilot here. We're like, yeah, we know. And he's like, so they're still gonna let us know there's a heavy storm going on in Chicago, and so no flights are getting in. So we're just gonna wait and see. We'll let you know. We're sorry about this. And half an hour, one of the flight attendants gets on, and she's like, oh, by the way, if you're connecting, don't. No, it was like so not reassuring. She's like, oh, we know, we just realized there's people who are concerned about their connecting flights. Like, yeah, no shit. And she's like, but this will reassure you. And like, we thought it was about to be good news. Like, you're gonna make your flight. She's like, nobody's leaving O'Hare either. So, like, so everybody's fucked right now. And so I text Eunice. I'm like, bro, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. He's like, I'm just gonna make some more dollars out there. I was like, we're waiting for the storm to stop. He's like, I don't see a storm, to be honest. I'm like, are they fucking gaslighting us? If it's good enough for Eunice to Uber, I think it's good enough for a fucking experienced pilot to land the fucking plane.
This records conversations better than taking notes ever could. This is Pocket, an AI note taker that records conversations.
And so the pilot comes on. He's like, all right, so it's looking like the storm will probably be over soon, and we're just waiting to get a heads up for our approval to land or whatever. He's like, I guess they have like a ATC person they talk to directly, like our point person. And he's going to tell us when we're going to land. We're like, great. We wait another 30 minutes, and then they're like, all right, we're still waiting for that word. In the meantime, I think we're going to fuel up. Yeah, dude. Why didn't you fucking do that right when we landed? And he gets back on. He's like, okay, we've been approved. We have a time. We just need another hour to fuel. I'm like, you fucking should have done this while we were waiting, listening to fucking Isla. So we waited a whole other hour. Okay. And so now our takeoff time from Cedar Rapids is midnight. It's midnight. And he says, due to weather, it's going to be another hour. We might have to do more circles. Yeah. What we did. And so we take off. Isla starts crying again. I'm kidding. She never stopped.
Right.
Longest flight on record to fucking Chicago from Cedar Rapids. Double this guy's time, right? And we do another few circles. I'm like, here it fucking comes again. I sent another picture to my friend. I'm like, I'm back. He's like, we're in our holding pattern again. I'm like, I remember that. We do like 10 circles. I'm like, this shit's about to expire, dude. This shit's about to expire. Fucking right. We fucking start heading to Chicago as slowly as possible. We pass O'Hare, and then we go to the lake. Why the fuck are we going to the lake? I'm like, we got hijacked again. Because that's when they got to turn around over the lake, and then come, and then slowly, and then finally lands in Ohio. Not a graceful landing, might I add. And then a plot started, but only 3 people participated. I'm like, yeah. Like, no, we should have been here a long fucking time ago. Pulled up to the gate, and then he's like, all right, we need another half hour because they need to unload something from the plane, and then they're also waiting for us they need to get the gate ready, whatever like that. So we wait another half hour. And this is where they make up for it. The United staff, they come out and they're like, we're so sorry that this happened. We know it's really, really stressful. We know that you guys were here an additional 7 hours than you were supposed to be. So we're going to give you guys a Biscoff cookie.
Not a Biscoff, bitch. What? 7 hours for a Biscoff? Right. The fuck?
Crush. It's like, fuck you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sammy.
But yeah, this is
What?
7:30.
Sheesh.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Been a little easier to get through this last week, because ICE was there for a little while. Shit, they don't know what they're fucking doing. Yeah, I just never thought I'd be saying it. Like, I just want to be alone with TSA again. I miss your punch, your grass. I actually used to date a woman who worked for TSA. Yeah. People are like, was it vengeance? Like, I don't want to say that. I got her shoes off.
Look, it's so funny. Look,
Damn, money got fired.
don't do Pam like that. Look at that skill.
Yeah, Pam Bondi got fired. Yep. On April 2nd, so you know it's real.
Right.
It's funny because it's crazy because Pam Bondi was told that she was going to be fired by the White House on April 1st.
Oh. Wow. Right. Right.
Sense of humor. Everything you say is hilarious. He's like, no, you're fired. She's like, oh my God, really? He's like, yeah, and we're releasing the Epstein file. She's like, really? He's like, April Fools. But you're fired. And yeah, so she got fired, and then the next day they announced that shit. As soon as Pam Bondi got fired, I immediately checked the Dow Jones. 46,000. Not quite there, ma'am. Not quite there. Yeah, the Dow Jones hit 50,000 on February 10th. Pam Bondi made a big deal about it, and then it's just been falling ever since. She cursed the Dow Jones. She totally fucked up the economy. Or maybe just don't start a pointless war. That also could be. I mean,
Right. Please. Right.
In a foreign nation, in an ancient civilization filled with booby traps. And I'm not talking about Christy Nome's husband.
Christy, no, please don't bring him up. What's his name? Jonathan?
But in all seriousness, let's take a moment to acknowledge what Pam Bondi accomplished as Attorney General. And now that we did that,
Right. She had more congressional meetings than anything.
Trump do for you?
Not a damn thing.
It's going to be fun for everybody except you for a little while.
Mhm.
But it's going to be hilarious jokes for the public. Okay? And then Trump, you eventually get fired. And
Hold on. Sorry.
next day they announced that shit. As soon as Pam Bondi got fired, I immediately checked the Dow Jones. 46,000. Not quite there, ma'am. Not quite there. Yeah, the Dow Jones hit 50,000 on February 10th. Pam Bondi made a big deal about it, and then it's just been falling ever since. She cursed the Dow Jones. She totally fucked up the whole economy. Or maybe just don't start a pointless war. That also could be.
Right.
Don't drag the world into an economic crisis. Don't put service members on the ground in a foreign nation, in an ancient civilization filled with booby traps. I'm not talking about Christy Nome's. But in all seriousness, let's take a moment to acknowledge what Pam Bondi accomplished as Attorney General. And now that we did that,
I like these light fixtures back here.
absolutely nothing. Like, if you turn on Trump, you're going to get made fun of. It's going to be fun for everybody except you for a little while.
Mhm.
But it's going to be hilarious jokes for the public.
Mhm.
Okay? And then if you stay loyal to Trump, you eventually get fired and everybody hates you forever.
Mhm.
Like, that shit doesn't change. Do you not learn? Like, there's literally no value in being loyal. It's only good for you at that time, but still everybody fucking hates you. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Who's still in Trump's life that was there 20 years ago? Fucking nobody.
Oh.
Even Jeffrey Epstein failed.
I thought Melania had been there for a minute.
Relationship.
the #1 myth on
It
top
happened in there. How long has Melania been married to Trump? Okay. Stockings? Look, I'm like, stockings? Tights? Nude? Oh, okay.
No such thing as loyalty. It's like even Melania is gonna get fired pretty soon. Like, you know that's
See what I mean?
like even Jeffrey Epstein got out, and now he's living comfortably in Tel Aviv. So it's Palm Beach Pete. Yeah. That conspiracy's fun. Pam Bondi's out. Christy Nome is out. Okay. Before you have that feeling called happiness, you have to think about who's replacing Pam Bondi. Okay, and it's Blanche, not the Golden Girls. Which? It's Todd Blanche. Before for being his
personal lawyer. That's crazy. Exactly. Yeah.
Insurrection on January 6th.
Right.
He represented Trump in the Stormy Daniels trial.
In the Stormy Daniels trial. Yep. Yes.
And the suit was about hush money that was paid to Stormy Daniels.
Yeah.
But she never hushed. Okay, that's Todd Blanche's history. Okay. Even Stacey Williams, Jeffrey Epstein's ex-girlfriend, she said Todd Blanche being Attorney General is terrifying. She dated Jeffrey Epstein. Do you know what terrifying means to this woman? She does not use that shit lightly. She said it is terrifying, but yeah, I mean it's true because I mean we're counting on this guy to work. Like if he follows the rules, he will release the Epstein files. Okay, but this guy just won a hush money case. I don't think he's interested in that. But Todd Blanche personally flew out to meet with Ghislaine Maxwell to get into
Tallahassee.
security prison. Yeah, because apparently she had too much space at the other one, and so basically he got her into a place where she could traffic from home. So that's who this guy is. He's already like deeply plugged into this situation. I don't know how this is all going to play out, but I do know there will be a movie about it eventually. And played by James Franco. You see it? Trump will be played by Carrot Top. Pam Bondi will be played by the King Joffrey guy. It's like this is the I mean it's Todd Blanche. Blanche. The word Blanche means to bleach. Skin feels off. Is that not ominous as fuck or what? It's almost like we went from replacing like Pam, the culinary spray, with straight up gasoline. Either way, we're cooked.
Nice. He said either way we're good. Yeah. Gasoline.
Hey, Seth.
I didn't see that. Well, I mean, I saw that at the beginning. Yeah, I saw that at the beginning.
Dude, it's better than Kendrick versus Drake.
Oh.
Like beyond rap beef. This is like country beef or lamb. Sorry.
Allow.
It's all in Legos, which is like your first thought is like, oh, Iran has Legos too, He has Legos apparently.
Right.
The Legos are universal. Legos are about humanity, right? Because everyone is just one color in Legoland, just yellow, the color we're going to be after nuclear war, right? Oh, too real. And it's all like Lego animated, and it appears that they wrote the lyrics because they're very specific. The opening line is Pete Hegseth. This one's for you, you punk ass rapist bitch.
Right.
I was like, did Iran write Tupac's Hit 'Em Up? I should instantly. They say you're a punk ass rapist bitch. And you're like remembering this is Iran talking. And then instantly they're like, straight from Iran. I would have done straight from Hormuz, but that, that's just my personal Hire me.
Right. Look, it's so funny to my
They saw Pete Hegseth's resume, and like I'm like learning things I never knew about Pete Hegseth from Iran.
Right.
They alcohol problem, which is like I get it. A lot of people are affected. Like Pete has like a problem, and it's just funny they're making fun of him for being an alcoholic because you know this is coming from guys who've never had a drink in their life. So they like actually have a little moral high ground on this one, and they're just showing him like puking into sinks. You're like, oh shit, dude. It's like alcoholic versus alcoholic, you know. And then they start making fun of Trump. They call Trump a cocksucker and BJ Queen.
BJ Queen. Oh my.
From hardliners in Iran. Like, this is what happens when you murder their religious leadership. It's going to get a little loose, you know? That writer's room is out of control. They're like, hit him with a BJ Queen, bro.
Not BJ Queen. I haven't seen it. Thank you for putting me on.
I have a car payment. I didn't know Spectrum had mobile services. Cost. That's what's open.
And then they're like making fun of him. He's got rockets 2,000 kilometers. And they like showing it traveling across the ocean. They're like, we got range. It's like, yeah, you actually do, talent-wise too. And then they show like the AI imagery of like the missiles hitting places in the United States. Okay, this is disgusting. It's AI. If you're gonna show images of bombing us, do it organically, you know? So obviously it's terrifying, but it's also funny. Okay, and it's like, yes, this is AI generated. I do not support AI art, AI music, okay, because it takes jobs away from artists like me, okay? But apparently I make one exception, and that's for war propaganda videos. Because yeah, AI, it takes jobs away from artists. It's bad for the environment. AI uses a lot of water, right? That's probably why Trump wants to bomb their water plants because he's like, these AI videos need to stop. This is how war is fought in 2026. AI.
AI. Right.
I don't know what World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Somebody call Einstein, tell him it's AI music videos. And you're like, but that's not real warfare, bro. Lyrics can cut deep. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words hurt like a motherfucker. You know, and I think I think Pete saw that video. He's been silent this whole weekend. You know, he's like, I don't.
Bender.
You know, and you know that shit hurts Trump. You know, Trump loves AI videos. He put out his own. They suck. He saw this. He's like, oh, that's how they do it. The Trump administration can't compete. The only musical talent they have is Kid Rock. It's like bringing a rock to a gunfight. You're fucked, dude. You know, like our high up Pentagon officials see these videos and they're like, oh, we didn't see that weapon coming. We put all these billions of dollars in anti like missile defense systems, but there's music video defense systems. You know, went crazy viral, by the way. They're shared all across social media, and it's not like you have to understand. Like, this is the first time I'm ever seeing a war the United States is fighting where the majority of Americans are cheering for the enemy.
Right.
Coming for your pedo government. You like, can't argue with that. They're like, we're doing this for Epstein Island. Like, can't argue with that. You know, when Iran's AI music videos are winning over the American public, losing the war, okay? End that shit today. End that war today. Trump, I know you want the oil. I know you want the Strait of Hormuz. I know you're doing it for Israel, but just chill and let go.
Not let go.
I built from Lucas. But I always like to ask the crowd, is there anything I have not talked about yet that you'd like for me to talk about? Gaza, okay? Okay, notice the silence. Absolute silence. Okay. So as many of you know, I'm Palestinian. There's been a genocide going on in Palestine for, I would say, almost 100 years now, if you start the clock at the right time. And this whole thing, I'm not going to use the word bittersweet because what happened in the last 3 years is absolutely horrendous. But as a Palestinian, you know this and you feel this intuitively that the thing that we've known about for years, the things we've been screaming about for years, are finally now mainstream information for the average American. And obviously, this happened through great tragedy and watching the horrors going on in Gaza, but also the people who stood up and used their voices at the right time and have not stopped and continue to do so. It made a fucking difference because people are now waking the fuck up. And now we are at the final stage. We're at the final stage because what was happening in Palestine was essentially a fire started about 100 years ago. And it started as like a very small fire and it would like flare up at times. Then it would die down and be like everything back to normal, Flare. And then in Gaza a couple years ago, all of a sudden exploded fire. Just like a big fire. And then like everybody's saying who's like, stop the fire, cease the fire, right? But our government was like, no, let's just like put a lid on it, see what happens, and that's what they did. They're still trying to keep this genocide going slowly, so we don't know. It's happening in Gaza, it's happening in the West Bank, okay? It's happening in Lebanon, and now it is technically starting to happen in Iran, okay? And that's not where they're gonna stop, okay? Look at the map of Greater Israel. It includes Antarctica, okay? So what I'm saying to say Antarctica, the ice was promised. These ice sheets. But what you have now, what I'm calling World War III, because I think it's a disservice to not call this World War III and not treat it like the fucking calamity, the existential crisis is if we fucking continue. This is the continuation of what started in Palestine, and it's now a moment of humanity. It's now a moment of humanity. Like what side do you want? Good and evil. And it doesn't have to be about states and lines and boundaries. It is literally about good versus evil. Do you want to continue this thirst for blood just to make a few people profit at the very top? Because that's exactly what it fucking is. Or do you fucking use your humanity, find that humanity inside you, and say, stop this shit? And it needs to stop. And you know what taught us that? Gaza taught us that.
Managing multiple credit cards can feel like you have 50 extra mental tabs open.
It must be. Cool. Is that Pete Henson? Is eating. Oh my god. It must have been the music. I thought that was the video that he was talking about. The Legos is I must admit that Lego was pretty interesting. You know, I went straight to World Star Child. Yeah. What is this? Athena Strand. Let me see this one here. Oh my goodness. It was something with a chicken nugget. Here he go again, trying to force himself to eat damn McDonald's. I'm like, for what? For what? You don't have to eat that.
Describe your perfect hire, and Hiring Pro will help you find that.
You don't have. What is he trying to prove? Look.
Bite at this chicken nugget.
You got any advice for somebody to how to eat on camera?
Well, I'd say the biggest thing is just dive right in. So I'm looking forward to taking a nice bite at this chicken nugget. Looking forward to taking a nice bite at this chicken nugget.
It's a little weird. It's a little weird to watch each other eat.
Yeah. Well, imagine.
That was even more weirder. I got to just chicken nugget.
Watching apps, trying to remember which card or
I just chicken nugget.
Brighter news. Obviously, the genocide in Gaza is still ongoing, but it's not, as intense as it was like 6 months ago. Some people were able to go back to their homes. I have a family who I take care of who lives there. They have not been able to go back. I accepted it to the biggest university in Gaza. Number one university. Okay, truthfully, it might be the only university, but he's gonna be an engineer. He's gonna do what I couldn't do. Okay, he's gonna do what you couldn't do. I'm just gonna try to pick on your English teacher. Okay. So yeah, there are little good things happening, and you have to appreciate them. You have to remember that Gaza taught the world. Gaza taught the world that until Palestine is free, none of us will be free. All right, what else? Artemis 2. What's that? Artemis 2. Artemis 2, what is that? Moon. Oh, the moon landing. Yeah, they're gonna go to the moon, right? They're not landing this mission, but they're going there doing a lap. A loop? Oh, like we did with United. Expired. We gotta go to Mars. That's what it felt like going to Des Moines or Cedar Rapids. Just launched. They launched. How long does it take to get the moon nowadays? Can you do that? It's incredible. And what is the point? What are they doing there? Photo putting a base. They're putting a base. I don't like this shit anymore. What the fuck? They're like, yeah, Iran wants to fight. Let's put a base on the moon. Everyone's like, we can hit that shit too.
Right. All right. I'm gonna get on up out of here. I don't know what Oh, I can't watch them. I was finna click it too, but they playing music. Ooh. I will watch next one. I'm finna get up out of here. I was just trying to see what Jimmy was talking about. Not Dementia Day. Dementia Day is crazy. Dementia Day is very disrespectful. I was about to get ready to say, "Oh, I like your locks," but I noticed that they, um, yeah, looking like, yeah. What, Jimmy?
Okay, guys, welcome. Thank you for coming. Thanks for
Because today was the deadline. When it Tuesday? Didn't he give him to Tuesday, 2 days, something like that, 48 hours or something?
Another crazy day here in the United States.
That's a fucking crazy day. Right.
Probably the most dangerous episode of the Celebrity and President yet today. It was D-Day. In this case, the D stands for dementia, but it was D-Day today.
Right.
We're coming to you from Los Angeles from local time just after 5 p.m., which is Trump's deadline for Iran to, quote, open the effing strait or you'll be...
Did y'all see that damn tweet? Did y'all see that? I went live on Sunday, Easter. I had no idea that he had been on Truth Social, tweeting open the praise to Allah. Oh my God, what? I was on Shade Room. I think it was yesterday, last night when I logged out and I saw it. I was like, what was he tweeting? Because it was like Marjorie Taylor Greene had responded, Candace Owens had responded. I was like, what did he say?
In hell. He gave a hard cutoff time of right now. And then this morning he wrote, a whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. 4 months ago. I agree. I'm against civilizations being as well. Thank you for taking a stand. No, he's the same man that was he was bitching about losing the Nobel Peace Prize. Now he's threatening a civilization.
Oh, civilization.
Like that. And then, so all day today, everyone, most notably the people of Iran, were wondering if their civilization was going to die tonight. It was the Taco Tuesday of all Taco Tuesdays. I decided not to drop.
I mean, it would Papa John Tuesday for me. Sorry, but I do have some tacos lined up for tomorrow. Don't you worry.
For at least another 2 weeks. He announced that at the request of Pakistan, which has been facilitating negotiations, he was giving Iran 2 weeks to live. This is how it goes every single time. Trump says something insane. He says, I'm going to kill everybody tomorrow at 5 p.m. We all freak out. Then he's like, you know what? Actually, I'll kill everyone in 2 weeks. Then we relax, and then he forgets he ever said it in the first place. He has the memory and the skin color of a goldfish. And maybe the word for it. He's bananas, but maybe the worst part of all this is how relaxed the congressional Republicans are about it. Now, he threatens to annihilate the civilization. They're like, well, you know how he is. He's
what I mean.
He's a big talker. He yaps.
Right.
It's always 2 weeks. He's like a conscientious employee. He always gives 2
2
weeks
weeks
notice.
notice. Exactly.
Big decision on the Paris Accord over the next 2 weeks. We're signing a healthcare plan within 2 weeks. The gold card, and we're going to start selling hopefully in about 2 weeks. So we can just sit down. I'll do this over the next 2 weeks. A nuclear weapon within 2 weeks. We'll have something in 2 weeks. You'll have your approval in 2 weeks. I could answer that question better in 2 weeks. I'll let you know in 2 weeks. You can answer the question in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I think in 2 weeks we'll know which way I'm going.
See what I mean? See what we have to deal with over here. In the meantime, in between time, love.